We have that excellent collection. There we go. Oh yeah, let me post it to the Discord, obviously. Yo, Kitten, what's good? Welcome to the live stream. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. Real quick, I'm sending the notifications out on Discord so people can know that we live out here. Unboxing my Switch 2. Boom. Alright, there we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. How are you all doing? It is good to see you all in here. It's Saturday as well. I feel like I haven't streamed on the weekend in a while, actually. I don't know, maybe that's not true. But what's good, everyone? Pip and Bam Bam, I see you in there with that member badge. Looking slick. That's freaking good. What's up? Welcome, everyone in the chat. I appreciate you being here. So, yeah, I did just post a new video. The video was, if you were here during my last stream, which I did a little bit ago, I was talking about that image of the guy mining for diamonds and that I was working on a video about it, and I wanted to get the, I had the idea, which is, the idea I talk about in the video, right? But I decided to scrap it. I decided, I wasn't going to make it because I was like, I want to keep the videos focused on gaming, which is like the main thing I'm doing. And this video is like a real, like, just left field departure from that. But after showing it to you guys during the stream, not the video, but at least explaining what the idea was and explaining that I'd already recorded it and I'd already actually edited like the main structure of it. I just needed to do stuff like adding the music and the visuals. A lot of you guys seemed excited about the idea. It seemed like it's something you would be interested in. And I was like, okay, sure. I guess I will actually make it. For me, the main reason for not wanting to do it, kind of like still stands. The basic idea I was having was that, okay, I can post this video, but like if it like does well, that's nice, but I would get a bunch of viewers that I'm not gonna post a video like that, that often. My main stuff is the gaming stuff. So I was thinking I would kind of get new viewers that I'm then not gonna like give them another video that they want to see. But ultimately, making videos is kind of what I do. I kind of can't help but be like, but it feels like a good idea. So I made it anyway, and we'll let the chips fall where they may. But it seems that, a fair amount of you are enjoying it, which I do appreciate. So thank you very much. What's good, everyone? Amulet, what's good? I have not unboxed it yet. Don't worry. Everything is still in the box. If you've read the title, I'm unboxing my Nintendo Switch 2. So this is my, what do they call it? The Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It doesn't even say it anywhere on the box. But yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, specifically for the Switch 2. And in this box, which I've made sure doesn't... Yo, shout out to Razor Iggy. I appreciate you saying this should be enough money to buy yourself the Switch 3. I don't know if it will be, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And you're also saying, when are we getting an OnlyFans? That's been pending for a while. No new update on that yet, but I'll let you know. But yeah, I did make sure that none of like my address details were showing on the box. So I did pre-order mine from Curry's. So yeah, I've had this Switch for, when did it come out? On the 5th, right? I've had it for 2 days. Have not unboxed it because I've been busy and I was working on the new video, but I thought, let me actually unbox it on stream. I think that'd be pretty fun. So that's the plan. We'll be getting to that in a little bit, but first, I wanted to touch base with you guys, see what you're up to. IMC, what's good? Moderator holding it down in the chat. I appreciate you. Scrub, what's up? Saying, did you get Breath of the Wild as well? So no, I got the Mario Kart World bundle. So that's the only game I have for the Switch 2 right now. And what I'm gonna try and do is also, I'll unbox it. I'm gonna try and set it up. Only thing is, I don't know what it requires as far as updates and stuff, but my internet is pretty decent, so I should be able to hopefully on stream install any updates I might need. and then I figure I'll try and play some games. Only thing is, if I'm not mistaken, you need like Nintendo Switch Online, like an online subscription to play online. I don't have that. So I'll probably just play against the computers or whatever they have a couple of times just to see what it's like. But yeah, this stream, I always say this, it should be pretty short, but it depends on how much I waffle in it. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Sam saying, I've been drinking every night this week. Let's get it on, lads. 10's only season, bro. Oh, man. Schedule 1 sequel when? That cliffhanger isn't letting me sleep. Jazz Noor, you're a legend. I appreciate that. I've got it recorded. I just need to edit it. I actually have, so this was the, I used to have 5 videos in the pipeline. I've uploaded this one, so I have 4 videos in the pipeline, as in recorded the footage already. I just need to write, well, I say just, it's the bulk of it. I need to write, do the voiceover, and then edit those videos. So it's quite a lot, but I'm working on it. I promise. Pim Bam Bam saying, in fairness to Nintendo, their online subscription is a much fairer price compared to other platforms. Oh yeah, really? How much is it even? Let me look that up real quick. Nintendo online subscription. How much does it cost? Okay, for 12 months, $17.99. Really? $17.99 for 12 months. That is definitely better. I think for PlayStation Plus, I'm paying like £60 for 12 months. So this is almost a quarter of the price. That is not bad at all. All right, fair. I appreciate that. That's cool. Time ago, can you pause the stream? I need to watch the video first. Akri, I'm sorry. You gotta make a decision. You gotta decide which one you want to do. I mean, hey, either way, the VOD's gonna be available and the video is gonna be available. So you do what you wish. It's cheaper because the online is atrocious, says Calcius. Is it actually that bad? Is it actually that bad? I mean, I do see, you know, that, like, from what I've seen, it doesn't seem to be terrible. You know, as long as you can get online, it's probably decent. But yeah. Also, my hay fever, like right before I started getting ready for the stream, just started acting up. Like my nose just all of a sudden got itchy as hell. So bear with me on that. Sellout Stevie has been subscribed to his channel for like 7 years. I've been using this account for 4 and somehow forgot to subscribe on this one despite it being this long. How the hell did I forget? You know what? The whole like thing on streams where you have to be sub to chat does serve as a good reminder. So that's fair. That's fair. It's not that bad, but still bad as far as the like Nintendo Switch Online. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, as usual, there's a lot to catch up on in the chat. So if I miss something and you really want me to see it, just post it again. As long as it doesn't go into like being spam, it's all good. Take Polinosan tablets for hay fever. They're magic. I just take the regular cetrizine and that works well for me. I used to try and take, I say used to, like literally last week, I took a more heavy duty one. The name of it is, I'm drawing a blank on it right now. They're like pink tablets that are like fairly big. But those ones, they kind of make me sick. Like I get super duper drowsy, but I also get a bit of a headache. So yeah, it's definitely not for me. Let's see the unboxing. Unboxing is happening. The unboxing is happening. But you're just gonna have to wait, because one thing I did from the last stream is I took a few screenshots of questions that I didn't get around to answering from that stream that I actually want to answer now. And I put them in the Ask Me Anything chat in my Discord server. If you don't know, ! Discord. Is Nightbot even in the chat? I don't know if Nightbot like joins my Discord or joins my streams automatically anymore. Somebody try a command and see if it works. In fact, let me try. ! Discord. Let's see if that does anything. Okay, Nightbot is here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So yeah, you don't have to be a member to send a question in the Ask Me Anything chat. So if there's a question you really want me to answer, then feel free to put that in there. And we can, I'll check it out eventually. But yeah. Lil Lobster's asking my overall opinion about Nintendo. I like Nintendo games. I think they make fantastic games. as far as you know, the big three, Xbox or Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, I think that Nintendo is perhaps the most consistent in quality of their like first party releases. That said, I haven't had a Nintendo console since I think it was the Wii, because the Wii did come out after the Nintendo DS, right? So I never had a DSi or a 3DS or a Wii U or a Switch. So this will be my first Nintendo console I've gotten in a very long time. And as a result, I haven't played a lot of Nintendo games since like 2010. So it'll definitely be interesting to have the opportunity to get back into that. Only thing is, and this is kind of the reason I never bought the Switch, I don't know how many of the games I'm actually going to get around to playing. There are just so many games, and I'm mainly a PC and PlayStation guy at heart. So, you know, I don't really know, but we'll see anyway. We'll see. I'll have so much fun. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate that. I believe Breath of the Wild is the most recommended game on your recommendations website. Is actually, we can check that. Let me see. If anyone doesn't know, I think it's !suggest. You can actually like just suggest a game for me to play. Let me share my screen here. So we can see what the most recommended is. If I go to top. Nope, okay, it's joint first. So we have Pizza Tower and we have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the most requested game for me to play on the channel. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So perhaps I will get around to it. Perhaps. But yeah, IQ debuffing aura. What? Which one? Are we talking about a specific game here or what? But yeah, all right. I really want to go through some of these questions which I thought were interesting. Take a look at this real quick. So this came in from Samuel during the last stream. He was saying, I saw you in a Nathan Z video one time and I gotta know, how did y'all link? So Nathan Z is a YouTuber that I've been watching since I was like, I don't know, 14 or so. Like I've been watching his videos for a really long time. And I consider him like a bit of an inspiration when it came to, you know, how I approach videos at times. And yeah, I don't know which video I'm in. I even forgot about this, to be honest, but apparently I'm in one of his videos. I genuinely can't remember which video of his I'm in, but if I am in a video of his, I do know why that would be. So in 2019, I believe, potentially 2018, but I think it was 2019, I went to Summer in the City, which is, think VidCon, but more like British. So a lot of the, you know, popular UK YouTubers would go to it, and it's a convention for YouTubers, but just like social media people in general. It doesn't run anymore, at least it doesn't run as Summer in the City. I think they call it Social in the City now, and it's like an event that's part of a bigger event instead of its own thing. But I went to it in 2018, 2019 as well. So I think it was 2019 I met Nathan Z. And yeah, we just hung out. And I think he was like recording some vlog footage as well. He's from America, so he flew down to London to, you know, I guess like meet some people and also just like film footage and stuff. So if I'm in one of his videos, that's why it would be, because we did hang out. It was like a group of us that we hung out in Summer in the City, and then afterwards we went to a restaurant, and then after that we went to a hotel. So we were just like hanging out for the rest of the evening. So yeah, that's what that would be. I gotta see what video it is though. I actually genuinely can't remember, but I vaguely recall that I was in one of his videos. Just like not as a main feature, obviously. It wasn't a video about me, but you know, I did appear in it. So yeah. Tamago 2475, what's good? Chris Walker Barkley saying, in Canada the Switch 2 is $700. Damn. Yeah, honestly, the Switch 2 is a very pricey console. Only reason I got it is for the potential to make videos out of it, out of the games on it. Otherwise, I would have just been like, dude, I'm already not playing all the games I have on PlayStation and PC. I don't need another console, which is why I didn't get the original Switch. But yeah, it's a very expensive console. Gaming is getting so expensive these days. It's kind of crazy. It's a bit of an unfortunate thing because it's becoming like less accessible for people. That said, I don't think there always needs to be a focus on playing like the newest games. I think sometimes watching YouTubers and streamers and seeing all the adverts and stuff like the Game Awards and the Summer Games Fest, which, you know, had its like opening show yesterday, right? That can give the false idea that to enjoy gaming, you have to be on the cutting edge playing what's brand new. Bro, there are so many like fantastic games that are like decades old at this point, which you might even enjoy more than the new stuff coming out. So gaming doesn't actually have to be expensive. I think I'd rather just say gaming can be expensive if you're always trying to play the new stuff. So yeah. Queenie Star, what's good, saying, do you play Switch games often? I never had a Switch before this, so no. I borrowed one of my friend's Switches to play Mario Kart 8 on stream a few years ago. And I've also played a little bit of, what's that? Super Mario Galaxy. I played a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean like half an hour of Super Mario Galaxy. Aside from that, no, I have not played many Switch exclusives. Oh, Pip and Bam Bam saying the Nathan Z video was something about nostalgic music or musical impact. I remember also finding this and mentioning it to you. Okay, right. Because I watch all of Nathan Z's videos, so I probably did see it at the time. And I would have noticed myself in it, so that's fair. David, the Schedule 1 videos, they're coming. Trust me, I've got the next one recorded, and it might even be enough for 2 episodes separately. So they're coming, okay? They're coming. YouTubers have saved me so much money. Is that from like their recommendations and stuff like that? Or is that because you watch their videos and then don't play the games because you've seen the videos? Nico's is saying, since you haven't got a Switch 1, you can play so many Switch 1 games for content now. There is so much potential there. That is true. Oh yeah, Queenie is saying, yeah, I don't even feel FOMO because I get to watch others play it and live through them. That's fair. Where is the tester season 3? It's not in the pipeline anytime soon. Obviously, it's always an option for me to do. But, you know, same thing with season 2. That's a commitment of 8 videos. You know what I mean? It's not a small thing. So if I'm gonna do that, I need to be like ready for that. So yeah, no, that's not the plan right now. Oh crap, wait, Pip and Bam Bam sent the link to the video of Nathan Z's that I'm in and the timestamp 6:43. Okay, hold on. Real quick then. Might as well. Let's just quickly see this. 6:43. So I liked the video, yeah. 2021. Oh, 2021. Oh crap, would this, because now I'm trying to figure out when we would have met up. This must have been a video about the meetup years ago then. Right.
When I went to the UK and they were putting me on some UK music.
Oh yeah, right. Damn, this is a throwback. Hold on. Let's see who we got here. All right, so that's. Wait. I'm gonna go frame by frame. So that's Taha. He's part of a channel called Answer in Progress, and he's known online as Can't Stop Me. So yeah, this one here, that's Taha. Cool guy. I believe this is Enam over here. It's very blurry, but I believe this is Enam. I think that's Mr. 200 meters.
And they were putting me on to some UK.
Obviously, we have Nico. And we saw Eman Kellum just there. I think he shows up again.
Music.
Yeah, that's Eman Kellum. That's me. And yeah, okay, yeah. So that was the meetup. So, all right, that's cool. But yeah, all right, yo, Pip and Bam Bam, thanks for sharing that. Awesome. Dominic, I don't watch football, so I don't support a team. When I was younger, I would say that I supported either Chelsea or Manchester United because my friends, those are the teams my friends supported. But I didn't actually watch any football myself. I think Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom video from you would hit because there's so many things to explore. That's fair. I mean, I've seen a lot about the game and it does seem cool. So fair. Sparklight saying haste soon, like on stream perhaps, maybe, or I could do another video. We'll see. Listen, I've got so many videos in the pipeline, I swear, but I'm on it. People pointing out the names of the people in the video. It feels weird not seeing Simi with a beard now. Yeah, like whenever I see myself from like pre-2019 or 2020, I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I used to have the little, like, is it called a soul patch? Just that bit there. But yeah, no, the razor bumps weren't worth it at all. So eventually I was like, no, forget this, dude. We're just letting the beard grow out. And I do like it better. So yeah. I remember Iman Kellam's African dad prank. Yeah, exactly. Tamago and Nico collab when? I don't even know if I want to be a victim of one of Nico's pranks, to be honest, you know what I mean? But if we do something else, then sure. Yeah, that meetup was interesting though, because I met him. That was my first time meeting Nico. I'm not sure that I had actually seen his videos before. I might have seen, you know, like on Twitter, one of the videos where he kind of like messes with the EDL, which is that like racist group in the UK, and he like messed with them. But this was when he was like on the come up. So yeah, it was interesting. I went home and then looked him up and I was like, yo, his videos are good. So it's cool to see how well he's doing now. You need a fresh trim? What do you mean I need a fresh trim, dude? I've had a fresh trim. Yo, you saying it looks dusty, bro? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. I gotta pass that comment on to my barber. Be like, yeah, bro. These are the reviews, man. Literally yesterday, bro. You got a patchy hair. Okay, well, that's just natural then. Ain't nothing I can do about that, bro. For some reason, I read the thumbnail as I'm alive. Well, that is also true, actually. That is also true. So, fair play, Jonathan. Fair play. Dominic asking, what's my favorite type of content to make? I don't know if I have a favorite kind of video, to be honest. I do like the style of gaming video I'm making now because I just find it more compelling than your typical gaming video. And the format is very like, there's so much variety. I get to do the live commentary and have fun with that and do, you know, and get that spontaneous stuff. But then I also get to do a written video with voiceover and then like enhance it with the edits. So this kind of video that I'm making these days, I enjoy because it lets me exercise all of my creative muscles. But then again, every once in a while, a video essay, I suppose, or just, I don't know, a monologue type video like the one I just posted can be fun to do as well. But I wouldn't want to do that for every video, you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite kind of video, you know what I mean? Let me see. Friendly reminder that the moon will be visible in the UK tonight. The latest time this happened was last night. Luma, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that information. Riveting, honestly, riveting. Object Guy, what's good? Vincent, I have played GTA 4. I played a lot of GTA 4. Yo, is that Sepcat? Yo, shout out to you. Let's go. Legend Sepcat. I actually recorded a video with Sepcat recently. I hope that's going well. Hope the edit on that is going well. Hold on, I need to give you in my chat thing. I have like a VIP status so I can like notice people more in the chat. So let me hook you up with that. But yeah, yeah, GTA 4. I played a lot of that game, like a lot of GTA 4, especially GTA 4 Online. What's it like? That is how I became really good friends with a few of the friends that you've seen in my videos. So if you guys are familiar with like Reese, Simba, also played GTA 4 with. There are a few others, but I didn't play GTA 4 with them. But essentially, what GTA 4 Online did for our friendship group is, you know, I joined my secondary school, but I wasn't, but, you know, It's the first year, didn't really know the people in my different classes that well. It wasn't until GTA 4 online that I started playing with them outside of school, and then I got to know them better. And the way we used to chat, you know, this is before the days of Discord, right? So what we would do is we'd just enter a Skype call and just never close the call, because as many people can join as they want to, but there's not a thing where there's like a general server. So you just have a chat that you just never close, and that's how we would like hop on game and talk to each other and stuff like that. So those were the days of Skype before, you know, we actually got into Discord. Like I remember when Discord dropped, I didn't even use the downloaded version, I just used the web app, and it was sick. It actually like switched things up majorly. It was really cool. So yeah, dang, I'm old, bruh. I'm probably older than a lot of you watching at this point. I can't deny it. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting becoming the older person, not being the young kid anymore. It's definitely an interesting feeling. Do you really like script writing? Asks Queenie. So yeah, you know, I like the ability to like form a narrative. So I do enjoy script writing. I'm even like, you know, considering writing scripts for actual like shows and stuff like that, not just videos. So I do like script writing. I do like it. It's painstaking. Writing is a really like long process, but I do enjoy it genuinely. Yeah. All right. Do I consider myself as a role model? Asks Awesome Boy 07. That's a really interesting question. Okay. I mean, I think when you have, not just when you have an audience, but I will say when you have an audience, you know, there is just a knowledge you have to have that you are gonna influence people's behavior to a certain extent. So I do feel a certain responsibility to not be a bad influence on people. But then also, you don't have to have an audience for this as well. Like just going through the world and interacting with people. You know, I have like younger cousins. You know, I have people in my life, not even just the younger people, but even the people that are your age and even people that are older than you. We all, as people, we look to each other for models of how to like behave and stuff like that. So in a way, because we're all influencing each other, I do think we have a responsibility to each other to, you know, help each other at least not be led astray. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not something that I think about all the time. Oh, I'm a role model. But I don't think that the things I do are completely inconsequential in terms of how they affect other people. And so I always try and behave in a way, not just necessarily online, but just in real life, that takes into account that it's going to affect other people. You know, I think it's just being compassionate and being considerate. That's the word I wanted. It's just general consideration. I think if you just generally try to be considerate to others, you don't really have to feel the pressure of being a role model. And I don't know, maybe this is controversial, but I think the people that say, oh, I'm not a role model, don't look up to me, like they do it so aggressively, like they have this I'm not a role model stance. It's because they're doing behavior they know is bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's because generally speaking, they're doing stuff where they're like, oh man, if other people behave like me, the world would suck. And it's like, well, that's your problem then, innit? You know what I mean? But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. That was an interesting question. I like that. You should play the Impossible Quiz to see if you remember the questions. Maybe in the future. I need to free myself from that game. That being said, the Impossible Quiz merch might be coming back. Do I have... Give me a sec. Let me show you something. Alright. So, I'm currently testing out like a new merch provider. I think I did mention it in the last stream. And the first sample I ordered arrived, and I've been wearing it the past week. If you saw my latest picture on Instagram, I had it on backwards, but this is the hat. So it's the Tamago Kanji logo. For the members in the chat, please put your kanjis in the chat now. But yeah, I've got this hat. The whole idea of it for me is that it's meant to look like an egg. You have the golden kanji, which is the egg yolk, and then the white hat, so it's like an egg. That's like the idea I was going for. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, how it looks. I am debating if maybe I should put something on the back or something like that. But for now, this is what I've got, and I think it looks nice. So yeah, I'm also waiting to see what their printed hoodies and shirts look like as well. And if it's all good, then I'll make it all public. So if you guys want to pick one up, you can. Because I had to take down the old site because the quality started not being as good. Like, it was great, and then all of a sudden started not being good. I'm like, something definitely happened with the manufacturing there. So yeah, I took it down. But yeah, let me see. You should play Battlefront 2 before it dies again. Star Wars Battlefront 2. What year did that game come out? Before it dies again? Star Wars Battlefront 2? 2017. Because I was like, I swear I played that game for a commentary video. I think it was called The Facts. DAFAQS. So when you say, is that game back? No freaking way. That's crazy. You should play MAG for once. I don't think the server's alive. All right. Real quick, another question I got that was in the Discord server was, what's your favorite poster on your wall? I don't have a favorite one, honestly, but I really like the Futurama one. Like, this was the first poster I bought. You know what I mean? And it's, you know, I was at Comic-Con, I saw it, and I was like, dude, this is great. So, like, I love Futurama. The line work is great. The colors are great. Yeah, so that, you know what? Now, I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but that one has a lot of meaning to me. This new Simpsons one, or I say it's new, it's like over a year old now, but this Simpsons one I got of Homer looking in the fridge. You know, I always felt that I should have a Simpsons poster on this wall. And I used to have one that I got from the Simpsons comics, but it was like torn and it didn't look that nice. So having a nice painted one, definitely a big fan of that. And the Vex ones, dude, colors are just, I love Vex's colors. Vex is freaking amazing. So yeah, you know, I didn't say what a favorite was, but those are my general like feelings on it anyway. Another question I got, and probably because I was talking a little bit about like school stuff last stream, was from Ali saying, what were your GCSEs? GCSEs, those are like the exams you take when you're 16 in the UK, or between, well, I took my first ones when I was 14, but I think nowadays you just take them when you're 16. But I did, obviously you do maths, English, and science. That's like obvious, you do that. But the extra ones I did were history, French, statistics, and computing. Those were like my extra ones. Then you have maths, biology, chemistry, physics. There might be another one in there that I'm not remembering. Oh, English, literature, and language, all that stuff. So yeah, those are the ones I did. The Homer one is my favorite of your prints. Sweet, nice. Sparklight saying Club Penguin poster. I don't have a Club Penguin poster. That is so interesting. I guess I haven't seen like a properly printed one, because for me and posters, I don't just want a regular poster like that. You know, Club Penguin just maybe, well, Club Penguin isn't going to do anything, that, you know, they don't exist anymore, right? But like, I don't just want a regular poster that just shows the Club Penguin, you know, penguin design. I want a poster which is an artist's rendition of it. So that Simpsons poster, it's not official Simpsons, it's an artist's rendition of Homer. The Futurama one is an artist's rendition of Futurama. You get what I'm saying? So if I saw a really nice print of Club Penguin, I would actually like consider getting it, but you know, it depends, innit? I want it to look artistic, you know what I mean? So yeah. Do you remember any French from GCSE? Un petit peu, mais je ne suis pas génial en français. J'essaie de parler, mais c'est mal. If anyone here actually speaks French, yeah, I'm sorry. I tried. And you know what the crazy thing is? I'm going to France. I'm flying out to France in about a week, because I'm going to the Cannes Creativity Festival. I hadn't heard of it before, so I wouldn't blame you if you hadn't heard of it, but it's like a festival that happens in Cannes every year. It's not the film festival. This one's a like marketing and creativity festival where they get people involved in different creative industries like video games, film, TV, all that stuff. And they have a bunch of conferences and stuff like that. So yeah, I am going to be in France, so I should probably be able to speak it better than that. The crazy thing is I did French A level, so the fact that I just spoke like that is quite tragic. But listen, I haven't had to speak French in years, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? RJ, don't worry. We're going to be opening it real soon. I've only got one more question that I wanted to answer that's in the Ask Me Anything chat. And then we will be opening the Nintendo Switch 2. Don't you worry. In fact, I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see that it's coming, okay? We will be opening it very soon. Queenie starts saying A level is insane. I really liked French. Like, I like language a lot. Like, when I say I like language, I literally like how language works, like linguistics, right? And so, yeah, like French was actually my favorite subject I was doing for A levels, but I dropped it and it was a strategic decision because I only wanted to do 3 A levels. And I was like, which one am I most likely to, or which one am I least likely to like get the top grade in? And it was French, because as much as I liked it, the amount of effort I'd have to put in to get a top grade in that compared to the other subjects I was doing, it was just a lot. So I decided to drop it, even though it was my favorite A level I did. So yeah, strategy innit? But yeah, so I did the first year of French. I dropped it in the second year. Anything other than Mario Kart that you're excited for on the Switch 2? Nicosis, I am really looking forward to Rhythm Paradise Groove, or in America they call it Rhythm Heaven Groove, right? I'm really looking forward to that. Like, I really liked Rhythm Paradise on the Nintendo DS, and I'm looking forward to a new Rhythm Paradise game. So that's what I want. That's what I want. If anyone's wondering what that is, it's a rhythm game, but instead of it being like Guitar Hero where you're playing a song and trying to like match the beat of the song, it's like why am I talking about it? Let me just show you the trailer. What the hell? Hold on a second. We got visuals here. Let me show you that. All right, Rhythm Heaven Groove. I've even got an alert, like a Google alert set up for if they give any new news. This is the song I used in the new video. And I pause that. Let's quickly watch this. Just so it's not taking up too much space, I'll put small chat on. There we go.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is
White
lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop. It sounds easy.
It honestly is harder than it looks, but once you get into the groove of it,
tricky.
it becomes more natural.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
And I love all the different animations they set up for it as well. So yeah, the way it'll work is you'll usually be the last in a line of characters, and you just have to keep in tempo with the other characters. It's like, it's a super cute game, but it's fun as well, and the music is actually good music. I used one of the Rhythm Paradise songs as the theme song for the Neopets experience. You know that song I always play at the beginning and the end of the Neopets experience? That song is from Rhythm Paradise. So yeah, I'm big fan, big fan.
Game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Are they gonna show other mini games?
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Sepcat, Tunnel, exactly. That's the song, Tunnel. There we go.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yeah. So honestly, like, this is the game that, you know, I'm most looking forward to. And it is kind of funny because they definitely didn't need it to be the Switch 2 in order for it to to run. Like, you could run this on a Nintendo DS, bro. It's not the most graphically intensive game. But the fact that they're working on a new one is nice regardless. The text-to-speech sounds like Tomodachi Life. Oh, I've never played that game, you know. I don't even really understand what it is. Is it some kind of like, is it like The Sims or something like that? I've seen it, I just don't get what it is. This will be an on-release purchase for me. I'm thinking the same for me as well, honestly. I feel like it would be super fun to do streams of that, honestly. This art style and music reminds me of that game on Miniclip where you're the bully and beat up the kids. I do not know what game that is. Piano Tiles solos for real. I was a big fan of Piano Tiles as well. Where did I go? I think I was with Kevin. You know the moderator Kevin? He came down to London last week. I was hanging out with him and we went into Hollywood Bowl in the O2. And you know bowling places usually have an arcade. They had... Yo, Sam Chapman, I appreciate you with the super chat. Thank you very much. Saying, hey Tamago, when's the next episode of Schedule 1? I'm working on it. You know what? The amount of people asking me to do it, it was... So I have 4 videos in the pipeline. It was the 4th video, but I'm getting so many people asking me to do it. I might bump it up to be the 1st video because I'm surprised how many people are asking me to do the next episode. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bump up Schedule 1 to be the next video that comes out, and then the other videos I have coming, I'll do those after. So yeah, but it's coming, don't you worry. But yeah, when we were in the arcade, I was surprised to see they had a physical Piano Tiles. Like, you know that game? Hold on, in case anyone doesn't know what I'm actually talking about. Piano Tiles game. Alright, I've just pulled up the images of it. So this game, right? Like, this game where you have to tap it as it comes on the screen. You have to tap it and you'll play a song. They had a physical arcade version of this game. And no, I don't just mean a piano. I mean, like 4 massive keys, but it's just this game and you have to press those keys. So I thought that was cool. I didn't think they did physical arcade versions of it. Tamagotchi Life is basically The Sims, but goofy. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And actual Rhythm Heaven will be able for the original Switch as well. Yeah, dude, you could put Rhythm Heaven on the freaking. Alright, maybe not the Game Boy Advance, but it's not an intensive game, is it? What were your thoughts on the State of Play and the Summer Game Fest if you watched it? State of Play. They showed one thing that I thought was interesting, but I can't even remember it, so it can't have been that interesting. Obviously, they showed a tiny bit of Ghost of Yotei, just saying that they're going to do more, like show more of it later. So that was cool. Summer Game Fest. Sam Chapman, I appreciate that. Saying you love my new vid. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Thanks for the support of the super chat as well. Legend. But yeah, like Summer Game Fest, I just kind of had it on in the background. I was watching the Gamer 2323 stream. That dude is hilarious, man. Like every time Jeff Keighley like would basically bait and switch, because he did that with Resident Evil 9, right? Like he showed a little teaser that wasn't really a teaser, but it was like the director of Resident Evil saying that they don't have anything to show yet, but they're working on it, which is like, dude, that's so like, we didn't need you to say that you're working on it if you're not going to show anything. And then it was a bait and switch, and at the end they actually show the trailer, or the reveal trailer at least, for Resident Evil 9. So that was cool. That was definitely cool to see. But I haven't played Resident Evil 8 yet. The last one I played was Resident Evil 7, so you know, I still have more to catch up on that. But overall, I wasn't like, you know, honestly, when it comes to these gaming showcases, I'm not sitting there at the edge of my seat being like, oh, what's the next game they're gonna show? Because, dude, I have so many games already that I'm not playing. Like, what do I care about these new ones unless it's a specific series that I'm waiting for? So I think the next time, you know, last time I got super excited for a new game was Ghost of Yotei, and that's going to be coming out in a few months. Next big reveal, I mean, obviously you have Naughty Dog's new game reveal, but we don't know what it is. It's a new IP, so we'll have to see more before I get properly excited for that. But yeah, I think whatever Santa Monica studio, people who made God of War, do next, that's probably going to be the next thing that gets me majorly hyped. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Get a production saying, yo, Tamago, do you know why members' videos don't let you go picture in picture? I think it's because of like screen recording stuff. They're like super secure with it, where they're like, okay, we don't want members' videos being screen recorded. So I think that's part of it, because it could be like you could exit out of the app to bypass YouTube's own screen recording restrictions, but have it in the picture-in-picture mode and then record it using another app. So that's probably what it is. It is a bit annoying though. That's fair. Okay, let me see. I think I read all the questions. Oh, there was one more. Yeah, I said there was one more, and then we're gonna unbox it. Sorry for like baiting you guys for so long. You guys know I yap. It is what it is, you know what I mean? You know what? There already is a waffle emote, so if I'm ever talking too much, you can just post that. But yeah, we will be opening this after I answer this question, which is, I think, quite interesting. Any differences recording Let's Plays now from the game show days, or even around 2021, 2022? I think probably the game show days will be a more interesting comparison. So one of the things when it comes to, you know, recording gameplay during the game show days, the reason why I did game show the way I did it, where I recorded a game for about an hour or two, wrote a script, and then that was the video, rather than me actually playing the game, is because I wasn't able to record myself playing a game. It was born out of like restrictions. So my house was super noisy, like super duper noisy. One, you know, generally speaking, you know, it's an African household with kids in it. It's gonna be loud. But on top of that, I think a lot of you know, but it's always new information to some people. My younger brother has autism, and part of that is his like stimming, and he can be really loud. Well, I say he can be. He is really loud, basically, right? And so I would struggle to find a long enough stretch of time when the house was quiet so I could record a video, right? Like basically the only times I could record was when everyone else just happened to be out of the house, or you know, I got home from school early before my brother got home. Those are the only times I could record a video. And so doing a Let's Play, it's like, bro, like I need to have like at least a whole hour of silence. This isn't gonna work. So instead, what I did is I just recorded the gameplay, no commentary, no nothing. And then I would do the voiceover. And with a voiceover, all you have to do is just wait for a pocket of quiet, say the line, and then, you know, like when the noise starts up again, you just wait, and then when it's quiet again, you say the line. So that's how I did it, innit? So yeah, like it was a creative solution. That's what game show was. These days, obviously, I can just record whenever, so it's much easier in that regard. Another difference, back then, I was, you know, I would say around 2018, 2019, start doing more like actual Let's Play style videos, but I wasn't very confident just speaking off the cuff to the camera, because everything I'd done up until that point had been scripted. So these days, I'm a lot more comfortable just talking to the camera and making jokes and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier for me to record videos these days compared to back then. So I would say those are the main differences in the recording practice between then and now. The only other obvious difference is that back then it was only post commentary. Now I mix live commentary with post commentary, which hopefully makes for a more, you know, interesting and dynamic and compelling viewing experience. So yeah. Alright, that's it. It's so cool seeing all of the YouTubers I watch post Switch 2 unboxing videos. I got mine on Thursday morning and I love it. Sick, sick. I'm going to unbox it right now. Weren't a lot of the Simpsons videos back then unscripted? The Simpsons videos? Unscripted? They were like commentaries. Wait, which videos are you talking about? Unless you're talking about like the ones where I was playing The Simpsons, like actually playing the games, and yeah, that was after, you know, that was post game show. But if you're talking about like what's it? Like the Simpsons Hit and Run video, Simpsons skateboarding video, where I'm talking about the creation of the game, those are scripted, if that's what you're thinking. Yo, Alex Webb, let's freaking go, dude. Let me make sure. Yeah, I saw you that you were in here last year, but I didn't notice you. So, not last year, last stream, but I didn't notice it. So I've now highlighted you, so I'll definitely see. But you're saying, still don't feel comfortable without a script? I'm not funny without one? Well, here's the thing, right? Like, you might feel like that. And if anyone doesn't know, Alex makes freaking amazing videos. Does like video essays, hyper edited video essays about games. So definitely check out his channel. But I'll say to the feeling of not being funny without a script, what I think is the part of you that is funny in your script is within you. You know, it exists within you, right? So the challenge of getting it to be funny when you're unscripted is trying to like the things that you think of that are funny, trying to get that to just come out of you without too much thought behind it. It definitely takes practice, And I have a lot of videos I've recorded that have not made it to YouTube because I'm like, this commentary is dead, bro. Like one time I was recording a let's play to the game Psychonauts and I scrapped it. I was like, this commentary sucks, bro. And I ended up streaming the game later on, a few years later, and it was way better. So it just takes practice, you know what I mean? That being said, there is a comfort in having a script and it allows you to be much tighter with the video, which is why my new videos combine live commentary and post commentary. All right, let me grab my scissors. These are like rainbow scissors, like the freaking CSGO. Whenever I see cutlery that has that rainbow pattern, I just think of CSGO. But we're gonna open this and gonna see how it goes. Let me see. Skateboarding needed a script or else bro would have started crashing out while playing. Do you know what? A part of me wishes I did actually record myself playing that game, because the Simpsons skateboarding video is, if I'm not mistaken, like around 13 minutes or so. I recorded 12 hours of gameplay for that video, and like it doesn't come across in the video. I played a lot of that game. Like I played a lot of it. And yeah, like there were points where it's not that I started liking the game, but I started understanding it. You know, like, okay, this thing sucks, but I at least get it. You know what I mean? Still wasn't good though. All right, people, you see this? You see this? We got the Switch. I think I opened it upside down, you know? Everything's upside down. Yeah, I definitely opened it upside down, but it is what it is. Yo, we got 3 boxes in here. Okay, 4. We got 4 boxes. What are these? What are these? Okay, we're gonna find out. Let's start with the smallest box and then build up to the biggest one. In fact, I say 4. What am I talking about? We got 5 boxes out here. 5. We're gonna start with the smallest one and build up to the biggest one, yeah? Okay, Kedu, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think this is the smallest one, and these are the Joy-Cons. Okay, so this is interesting. They packaged them separately. I thought the Joy-Cons would come in the box with the Switch. Like, you know, if you get a PlayStation 5, the controller's in the box. So that is interesting. Unless these are like extra Joy-Cons, but I don't think so. I didn't buy extra Joy-Cons, did I? I'm now hoping I didn't like just get an extra 2 that I didn't need. Do they come in the box? Do they actually come in the box? Did I buy an extra pair by accident? Oh, flipping hell. No, what? I must have got an extra one. Oh, flipping hell, okay. Well, it was a bundle. I got a bundle, so maybe it was just part of the bundle and I didn't actually see that it was an extra pair. Alright, well, let's open these anyway. Giveaway time, for real, for real. Okay, I'm gonna open this. Okay, so this is... I think you put this on the end of the Joy-Cons to make it more grippy if you're just holding them separately. £80, mate. It was part of a bundle. It was part of a bundle. But it was an expensive bundle. business expense. Business expense. I gotta make videos on Switch games. I gotta do it. You know what I mean? This is the blue one. Who needs a giveaway when you can break into his studio? Okay, and then this is the Joy-Con. Let's see how it feels. Okay. Alright. It's definitely bigger than the other ones, which is better for my hands because the other ones were a bit too small for me. So that works. Let me put this sleeve on it and see how that feels. Margin, what's good? Schedule 1 video will be the next video. I have decided because a lot of people are asking for it. It wasn't going to be the next video, but so many people have asked that I'm just like, let me just make it the next one. So yeah, it's coming soon. I didn't think that schedule 1, like, because if I'm honest, like, views wise, it hasn't done anything that special, but damn, you guys keep asking for it. I'm like, all right then, fair. Okay, so I put it on now. Alright, that's pretty good. Pause right there, red card. What did I say? Alright. Is Simpsons Wrestling on your list? It was a long time ago. Like, I've had so many lists over the years. That game is not on my list anymore, but if there's enough demand, I'll do it. Okay. This is what we got. Yeah, okay, so like this is like decent, you know, like the size is good. That's probably what I said. I probably said something about it being a good size in my hands or something. But yeah, the size is good. But honestly, I just know that I'm going to prefer using the Switch Pro controller because this doesn't feel natural. It feels uncomfortable to hold this, you know, especially for a long time, an intense gaming session. This is just not a natural hand position. So I'm probably going to enjoy the Switch Pro controller more. But yeah, these are the Joy-Cons, which apparently I got 2 pairs of. I don't know if these things are going to be prone to Joy-Con drift, so maybe having a second pair will actually come in handy. But yeah, that's the plan. Is the Pro controller like a legit controller? It's an actual, like, proper controller. Yeah. Alright, so Joy-Cons. First thing unboxed. Next. Okay. See, I got the bundle because it's the only thing that was available. And now I've got this Nintendo Switch 2 camera. When am I ever going to use this, bro? What is it for? Hold on. This camera accessory can be used with the game chat feature of the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Game chat? Why would I want to be on camera when I'm playing with randoms online? Why would I want that? Why would I want that? What's this for? Okay, I honestly don't know why I would want a camera on me while I'm playing Mario Kart online with random people. New iToy? It's like the iToy, isn't it? There's a Discord type thing. Oh, is that what Nintendo Switch Online is for? So like if you're in like a chat room, you can... Okay, hold on. So you can like show your face. All right, so gotta open here. So we have a USB-C cable. Always like my USB-C. Let's go. And then we have this little tiny ass little camera. Like, really? And, look at that. Okay, I'm actually genuinely curious what the quality of this thing is gonna be like. Where do you put the USB-C in? Oh, okay, in there. Could I set it up real quick on OBS just to see what the quality's like? Give me a second. I'm actually just so curious that I'm gonna try it out. You could also just use any USB camera with the Switch 2. That's why I suspected. Okay. I'm gonna try this out quickly just to see what the quality is. The lens is closed, I think. You need to open it. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you can see it there. Wait, let's try and get in focus. Okay, cool. I know Simi making good money, bro. He spent $500 and didn't even know what he was buying. Business expense, yeah? Business. Okay. Oh, it's USB-C to USB-C. Because you're meant to plug it into the console, not your computer. Okay, that makes sense. Right, well, I do have a USB-C port. Like, I have like an adapter on my computer, so I can use it anyway. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you heard it connect, right? So, let's say... Hold on. Let's say I add it now as a camera device. Oh, crap. Wait, can you hear me still? I don't know if you could hear me while I went into webcam view. You can still hear me, right? You should be able to. Should be able to. Okay. I'm gonna add it as a video source. I can't even remember how to do that, bro. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. And let me choose the Nintendo Switch camera. Yo. Yo, what if, bro? Can you see this? Wait. Hold on. Why am I so round? Yo, the freaking scope of view on this is crazy. You can see so much. Like, it's so close to me, but you can see my whole freaking room. That's a bit mad, you know? I need to make sure there's nothing in frame that's gonna, like, expose me. You know what I mean? That's a bit crazy. The quality isn't bad, though. The quality isn't bad, I must say. That's all right quality, you know? Damn, I'm just... Look how close. You can see, like, the freaking smudges on my glasses. Like, that's actually mad, you know? Okay. Okay. I don't like this, bro. I'm switching back to the regular cam, dude. Forget this. Wait. Do you want to see yourself? You want to see yourself? Give me a sec. Let me put it back on webcam view. There you go. That's your setup. That's what you look like right now, bro. That's what you look like. Alright. The colors were a bit weird on that, I'll be honest. Just saw the gun on your bed. Oh crap. Oh crap. Where I need to cancel stream. Sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. But nah. That's alright, actually. I don't need it. But it seemed to be the only way I was able to get the Switch is if I got the bundle, so it is what it is. No way bro has a teleprompter. It's the Elgato prompter. It's the Elgato one. It does make it easier to... if I need to read Office script on camera, but honestly, it would have been better back in the day before I, you know, got comfortable reading off of, like, talking to the camera. But then again, when I think about it, if I used it back then, I would never have had the practice to get comfortable just talking to the camera. So, you know, two sides to it. Sterny saying time ago, you friend me on Switch too? Well, it would be cool to actually like do some like races in Mario Kart and other things with viewers. So if I have to like add people as friends to do that, then sure. That's not us because of the camera. Okay, I guess technically the camera isn't you. I technically should have pointed it at the chat. But yeah. Let me put this back though. I don't want to just be having it out. Was this in here? Can't even like remember now. So I'll close it. It seems good for a vlog type of vid. It would be cool. Only thing is, obviously, it's not handheld. You have to plug it into something. So, yeah, you wouldn't really be able to use it out and about. Did it come in this? I don't even remember, like, what it came in now. Bro, do you even have the Switch 1? No, this is my first Nintendo console since the Nintendo DS. It's been a long time. When is the Simpsons Hit and Run getting the Switch 2 upgrades? Gotta find out, you know? Gotta find out. I can't remember if this was actually in here. but it does seem to fit, so I'm gonna assume it was. Wing Fanner, what's good? Can you like throw up emojis on the teleprompter and stuff? How does it work? Well, it's not on right now, but essentially like you put up the text and it won't, if I turn it on, you won't be able to tell because it's through the camera. It's a bit of a weird thing. Look up Elgato Prompter, it'll explain how it works. It is quite good though. I think it's definitely one of the best purchases I made for the channel recently. So yeah, for sure. We should play Roblox Rivals live reviewers. You guys want to duel me, yeah? You guys are feeling a bit confident. You want to put your skills to the test. I cannot wait to see you with Mo Chocolate at the Game Awards if you are planning to go. So when I was on Mo Chocolate's show, like talk show recently, we did talk about it. Now, obviously, the US is in a bit of a predicament at the moment. And especially with how they feel about people from other countries, it's a bit mad. So I don't know if I'll be stepping foot in there anytime soon. But hey, never say never, it is. Ibsy, what's good? I see you. What's going to be your main? Or who's going to be your main in Mario Kart? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to find out. Based on, you know, who seems the coolest. But I'm definitely going to be looking at tutorials on how to get good at Mario Kart. So stay tuned. All right, this was the next thing. Guys, it was part of the bundle. It was the only way I could get the Switch, guys. It was the only way I could get the Switch. I'm not just like reckless with money. I promise you. I wanted the Switch. The only way to get it was by getting the bundle, okay? They did it on purpose like that to get you to spend more, okay? So yes, I got the freaking wheels. Yes. I used to like playing. When I played Mario Kart Wii, I used motion controls to play that game. And so I would always put it inside the Wii wheel that it came with. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll unbox it. Why not? New Mario Kart seems lit, but the console and game is way too pricey for my taste. It's like stupidly expensive. You're right. And I think I saw someone in the chat earlier ask how much I think GTA 6 is gonna be. I think it's gonna be $80 US, and I don't know what they're gonna do for the other prices. Usually they make it 1-to-1 to the UK, so if it costs 60 USD, they make it cost 60 pounds, even though technically it should be around like 50 pounds if they're trying to make it the same like value. But you know, they try and get money on these like currency conversion things in it. Oh, it's so small. Wait, what? It's so tiny. The Nintendo Wii one was like proper, like, you know, it wasn't massive, but like, you know, there was some size to it. This is tiny, dude. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Like it it literally feels like, you know, it's just like a little toy. I mean, I guess it is a toy, but it's so small. Maybe, obviously my hands are bigger now than they were when I was a kid playing on the Wii, but this seems too small to me. I don't know. What do you, like that is too small, right? Bruh. STG, what's good? Oh crap, wait, hold on. I'll get back to you. Ibsy, congrats on your first A-level maths exam. Was it C1? How did it go? And yeah, STG saying, holy crap, Tamago, what's good? Any tips for editing? Like seriously, please, I want to get better at editing so I can make good videos. All right, STG, what I'll say is, the first thing is, you know, if you're already watching a lot of videos, then try and be curious about how like they came together. If you notice something that looks cool, you know, pause it, do freeze frames, look it up. The way I edited or learned to edit initially was just by having an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, or seeing an effect that someone else had used in their videos, and then just like looking on forums like the Adobe forum or Reddit or whatever. Just Google it and you'll find it, right? Of how to do these specific effects and stuff like that. And then you'll you know, over time, it takes a lot of practice, but over time, you'll pick up some things on how to edit. But I would say the best way to learn is by just having a video you want to make and then just doing whatever you need to do to make that video, rather than being like, I'm gonna practice editing so that I can then make videos in the future. No, like, make a video and learn as you go. That's always the best way to do it. But one thing I then did, you know, in 2022 is, or 2021 actually, I actually then looked at video editing courses. So by that point, I'd already been editing for over 10 years, but I looked at video editing courses so I could brush up on the basics, and so I could make sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Like, you know, learn as you go, and then maybe after a certain amount of time, you can look back and see, okay, what might I have missed? That's just the way I did it. That's how I learned. And you know, with my editing, I'm not really trying to do anything too crazy. I don't believe that more effects equals better video. I edit in a functional way, so I only edit as far as I need to get across the idea I'm trying to get across in the video. But yeah, as with all things you want to get better at, it takes practice, but just keep doing it, and over time you're gonna pick things up. So yeah. RJ saying about GTA 6, they're gonna announce it at £100, then after outrage they're gonna lower it, calling it right now. I could see them doing that. I could honestly see them doing that with the GTA 6 price, but at the same time, I don't know if they want bad press around GTA. I think they should just make it £80 because, well, no, I think the game should be like £60, maximum 70, right? But obviously, with things like Mario Kart being £80, they're gonna do whatever they can get away with. So they could get away with making it £80. If they go more than that, it's just unnecessary backlash, you know what I mean? And sure, the game's gonna be expensive to make, but they're gonna ream us through the freaking online. Like, that's how they make their money, through GTA Online. That's how they're gonna get their money. So I don't think they need to price the actual base game at more than £80. And if they did do it, it would only be because of investor pressure, I would say, not because you know, obviously the developers have no say on the price of the game, but even, yeah, I don't think the publisher would even necessarily think the game should be more than £80. It would only be if investors were like, nah, dude, bump that thing up, bro, bump that thing up. So yeah. Nintendo games are £80 now. Yeah, Nintendo games are £80. It's insane, right? Absolutely insane. To be fair, for GTA, I'm afraid, because they get in hype anyway, because it's so awaited, they're gonna reach in some aspects. Yeah, they definitely have more leeway to get away with things that other game publishers wouldn't be able to get away with. But hey, I mean, never have too much faith. Like, if greed can be if someone has the opportunity to be greedy, they'll go for it. But I would still say, you know, give it a try. Yeah, like, give them a chance. You know, they might not completely try and screw people over. Oh yeah, real quick, I haven't done this yet, but if you haven't already,
smash that like button.
All right, how about you smash that like button? You heard the man. You heard Joe Swanson. Do you still remember Snow? RBRY, red, blue, red, yellow. There we go. Or is it BRBY? Blue, red, blue. I always forget which one. Is it BRBY or RBRY? BRBY. Blue, red, blue, yellow. It's BRBY, right? I think so. Whatever, man. I semi-remember. I can't do this. I don't have the pockets for this. Where's the second video game crash? Probably incoming, to be honest. But yeah, like I said at the start, you don't need to play new games to get the best out of gaming. You know, the old games are enough, to be honest. Okay, yeah, that's just the blue one. I'll show you what it looks like. But yeah, that's the blue one. I guess I'll put a Joy-Con in just to see. To make it, I was about to say, to make it more interesting, I'll put the red one in the blue one, but they do have like sides, don't they? So I don't know if it'll work, but I'll give it a try and see anyway. How do I take this off? I don't want to break it, but I legit don't know how to remove this thing. Can I press a button here, or? I don't want to just pull it. Oh, okay, you just pull it, fine. I didn't want to break it, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah. So there is a specific side it needs to go in. Otherwise, it's gonna have issues, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind, I stand corrected. It just slotted in perfectly fine. That being said, you probably might still want to keep it like 1-to-1 matching. But yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Sure. Kind of funny, to be honest. How do you do your stream animations, the outro for streaming when you end it? It's a MOV file, and with like MOV files, which are like QuickTime, it's a codec thing. Basically, there's an alpha channel which allows you to have transparent video. So I switched to a scene that starts the video, but because it's transparent, you can still see me underneath the logo start when the ending like happens at the end of the stream. So yeah, just look up how to export a video with an alpha channel and you'll be able to figure it out from there. And yeah, After Effects. That's a lot of the effects I do in my videos and stuff, like the moving, you know, when you see that slight moving animation that I use, or the motion blur or this or that, it's After Effects. Hold on. I did ask how the maths exam went. Was it Ibsy that mentioned it? I didn't see what the answer was. I hope it went well. Simi, you asked about C1. You're referring to international A-level maths or further maths? Because I'm not doing either yet, but yeah, I did my first pure paper on Wednesday. Okay, yeah. Back when I was... Oh, this makes me sound old. Back when I was in school, A-level maths, it was split into the different core modules, but I actually do think that now they do it differently. Pure maths is basically C1 and C2. So, yeah. That, fair play, fair play. C1 is not further maths. FP1 is further maths. Further pure maths. That's what it stands for. So yeah, absolute unk. Stop. 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 All right, let me put these back, and then we have this to unbox before the main event. I didn't know videos could support alpha channels, or at least not commonly. Yeah, no, they can. And the only reason I learned that was because of the Game Grumps, because I saw an effect they did, and I looked up how to do that effect, and that's how I learned about exporting a video with an alpha channel. So yeah, it's all about when you see something that looks cool, Google it. Someone from 10 years ago will have written the answer. So that's how you learn how to do it. Just to clear things up, digital Mario Kart is £65, the rest are only £55. Wait, really? What was that whole thing? Like, wait, I thought Nintendo was making games that are $80. Is Mario Kart an exception or what? Nintendo, $80. I just want to look this up and see. I mean, okay, well, you're talking about pounds, right? So maybe that's part of it. But I am seeing that Mario Kart is $80, right? So yeah, let me see Mario Kart World price UK. Okay, so what I'm seeing on the store right now. Ah, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen so you guys can see this as well. So on the store, you can see that the digital version is like £67 fair. Physical is 75. All right, it is interesting that the physical is more expensive, I guess, because they have to pay for like shipping and, you know, printing and stuff like that. But typically, I've found that physical games were actually cheaper than online games because you could get like pre-owned physical games. So that is interesting. But yeah, £75 is, you know, it's actually more than $80, to be honest. What is £75 in dollars? 100. Whoa, that's mad. I didn't know it was like that, you know. Damn, sorry, I didn't know it was that deep for you in the US. I mean, I knew you guys were having some struggles with the economy. I didn't know. Anyway, $101, bro. $101. That's crazy. You can't even see it because of the chat. Just take my word for it, innit? But yeah, that's a bit mad. I didn't even realize it was like that. That's crazy. Simi, just unboxing it. Are you not gonna play? I'm gonna like load it up and, you know, perhaps we'll get into a game just to see. But the main thing was the what's it called? The unboxing. Mario Kart was the only game that was more expensive. Everyone just got mad over it when... Oh, wait, it disappeared. Hold on. When it turned out to just be Mario Kart. It's the only game that was more expensive? Well, isn't it the only game that they have right now? Is there another Switch 2 game that's out? I thought Mario Kart was it. Doge Master saying $66.99 is still kind of insane for just a digital game. Yeah, I agree. Like, the most money I've ever spent on one game was on Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and that game cost freaking, what's it, like, that game cost £70. Yeah, £70. And that was back in 2021 perhaps, or 2020, one of the two. I can't remember when the PS5 came out now. It might have been 2021 that I got it. And that game was like, what, 8 hours long? And it cost £70? I can't believe it. It was a fun game, but it was buggy, and it was 8 hours long, and it cost £70. I did feel ripped off. I did. So yeah. The cartridges they use cost $20. So many game devs are selling their physical games at a loss. Nintendo cartridges cost $20. $20 per cartridge? I'm sorry, I need to verify that. That just doesn't sound sensible at all. That just doesn't sound sensible. Okay, manufacturing cost of Nintendo Switch cartridge. Let me see. Cause I'm trying to see if I can find an answer to this. Huh. Okay, I'm seeing something that... Wait, no. This is talking about, like, memory cards. I want the actual, like, game cartridge cost. Open the console. It's coming! It's coming! Okay. I'm gonna look this up separately, or if someone can provide me, like, an article that specifically says how much the cartridges cost, because I'm not seeing anything, you know, conclusive. I know that cartridges are more expensive than compact discs or Blu-rays, but $20 just seems like too much. Okay, so I've put this back. I'll put this away for now. Oh, the Joy-Cons. I still need to put these away. $16, I apologize. That's fair, but even $16 is still a lot, to be fair. Damn. Have I got a PlayStation Portal? That's that handheld, like, you can play your PS5 games handheld. Yeah, no, I'm not getting that. There's no reason for me to. I don't have any desire to play PlayStation games when I'm not at home. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to play games on the go. Like, I don't do that, so it's not necessary for me. Keep the console unopened. Let the views come in. Yeah, I'm just squeezing you guys for the views. I don't know where the sleeve for this Joy-Con is. But I'll just put it to the side. Okay. Penultimate thing being unboxed is the Switch 2 Pro controller. Here we go. Brother snaked the PlayStation. We got the handheld Switch. Well, Switch is handheld by default. Alright, handheld by default. Apon saying, bro, someone tell me why do I still have a PS4? To be honest, there haven't been that many games that require a PS5. If you have a PS4, you can still enjoy most of the games that are coming out new. So yeah, it's fair. It's fair. We got a freaking big physique impersonator in the chat. All right, here we go. Here we go. Am I doing this unboxing wrong? Should I be showing you guys myself opening the box? I just pull it out and then show you what's in it. That might be a bit of a pause moment. I don't know. But yeah, all right. Tamgo, do you think that is a good idea to buy the Switch 2 after 6 months and only buy games digitally? Well, you know, if you're talking about financially... I didn't know it had a white edge. Yo, that looks sleek. Does it actually? Does it look sleek? It looks different. It looks different. Let me finish your question though. What was I saying? I was gonna say something. Yeah, you know, like, it's all about if the value is there for you. I would say wait until there are more games that you feel like are an absolute must-have before getting a brand new console. Obviously, it is expensive, but hey, I mean, if you got money like that, then, you know, do what you want, I guess. But, you know, you always got to consider what's worth it to you and stuff like that. You need a separate hand cam. Maybe I should have used the Nintendo Switch cam and just pointed it at my desk. But yeah, this looks pretty nice, and it's really interesting. It has these like buttons. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? It has a button here. Yeah, there you go. Like right there, and another one right here, which is kind of hard for me to show, but there's a button right here. So it definitely feels like a, you know, pro controller in that sense. As far as how it feels in the hand, I need some water, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. AH Studios. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me get you out of here. No spamming in my chat, please. No spamming in my chat. Okay. So, you know, it does feel quite nice in the hand. My favorite controller is the DualSense 5. All right, like this controller. Whoo! Whoo! This is a nice feeling controller, okay? And the haptic feedback. The haptic feedback is unmatched. But this feels pretty nice. This does feel pretty nice. Yeah, quite a nice feeling controller. I will say it doesn't feel as premium as the DualSense 5. Does not feel as premium, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a nice controller nonetheless. So one thing I do know about Nintendo games is the jump button, or maybe not the jump button, but the like accept button is A. So to like go forward, like if you're in the menu and you want to press like enter, you usually have to press the button that's here. Whereas as a PlayStation gamer, I'm always used to pressing this button, but this button is back on Nintendo consoles. So that'll be a little bit of adjustment. But yeah, it's a nice controller. It feels pretty good. I have held the Nintendo Switch 1 Pro controller as well, and from my memory, it feels pretty much the same. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, the like white or sort of grayish accenting that they have on the back, as well as on the like, you know, joysticks. Let me show that properly. Yeah. It gives it a unique look. You know, obviously when they release a new console, they do have to do something to differentiate it visually from the other one, just so that it's a bit of a marketing thing. It's so that if someone sees it, they know it's the new console's one, not the old console's one. So because they kept the shape mostly the same, I get why they would do that with the color. So fair. But yeah, pretty nice. I think, you know, those Joy-Cons, they're not really for me. I don't really like how that feels. So having this definitely gonna be better for me. Of course, this guy had to mention PlayStation and Nintendo's stream games. You got to, innit? That's the Pro Controller. It is. Simi, now that you've played Roblox, obtained a Switch, can you please play Minecraft? I already played Minecraft. There's a video about it on my channel. I played Minecraft. Yeah. Go check that out. Go check that out. Yeah. Stratico, what's good? I see you in here. What's good? What's good? Saying, once you try premium controller like Fly Digi's lineup, the DualSense feels very cheap and plasticky. Fly Digi? Hold on. I have not heard of that. Oh, so these are like custom pro gaming controllers that are made to connect with... It said mobile. Are these for like mobile phones? Hold on. Let me see. I'm loading the website. It's a bit slow to load, to be honest. Yeah, no, this thing's hella slow, dude. I mean, once it loads, I'll show it. Type in FlyDigi Apex 4. Okay, let me type that in. FlyDigi Apex 4. They're for PC and mobile. Okay. And you're saying they feel more premium? Okay, I'm on Google Images because the actual website was taking forever. But this is what it looks like. Okay, you know, it has that, you know, Xbox vibe with the placement of the Joy-Cons, which this one also has the same placement. But especially the D-pad looks like the Xbox 360 D-pad. Or maybe even the Xbox One D-pad. But yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. Obviously, I would have to like hold it to know if it feels more premium than the DualSense 5. But that's fair. That's fair. Off-brand Xbox controller looking at... Yeah. But yeah, alright. Nice controller. Nice to have this. Bruh. My intention was to set up the Switch, but somehow this stream has already been an hour and a half long. I don't know how I managed to waffle so much, dude. I genuinely don't know how I managed to do it. It's kind of impressive, I must say. It's not the DualSense 5, it's just the DualSense. My bad, just the DualSense. You're right, the DualSense. Okay, people, an hour and a half in, it's now time for the main event. All right. The Nintendo Switch 2. Let's freaking go with Mario Kart World. Okay. Sweet. You know, a nice, cute little box. I remember the box for the Wii being pretty big. And the box for the PS5 is freaking massive, dude. So, you know, this one being in a nice little box. I can imagine this just being a really nice thing to wrap, you know, and put it under the Christmas tree for Christmas. Yeah, this is I like it. I like the box. Drop it. We will not be dropping the Switch today. Hopefully. Okay. Let's see your headphone dent. Don't worry, that will come at the end. I've already damaged the box, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. We're just trying to cut the tape here. All right, sweet. What about the other 3 boxes to wrap it? Well, those peripherals don't matter, bro. Forget that. It's the main event. Simi, do you remember dropping your PS5? I do remember dropping my PS5. Maybe we'll take a look at that once we're done here. Okay. Guzmo, what was your favorite Switch game? I've never had a Switch before. This is my first Switch. So I don't have a favorite Switch game. Okay. So. Oh, wait. Let me show you myself pulling it out of the box. So, Nintendo logo up the right way around. Okay. See this? Okay, so we got a box within a box type situation here, okay? You open the box to reveal another box. Alright. Nintendo Switch 2. Nice. Alright, looks pretty sweet. Got all these images here. Am I on par with Unbox Therapy? Am I like giving him competition? I hope I am. Alright. Open this one. Look at that. Damn, this screen is big. Yo! And the extra 2 Joy-Cons. So I have extra Joy-Cons. Yo, this thing is bigger than I thought it would be. Like, dude, this is like a freaking iPad, bro. Like, definitely bigger than the original one, that's for sure. Be careful with the code. Oh, there's a code? There's a code on this thing? Okay, wait, people are saying there's a code. Oh, for Mario Kart World! Yo! Shout out to you guys looking out for me, yeah? Let me just put that over here real quick. That would have been so funny, man. Alright, we put that to the side. Put that to the side. It should be okay. I say turn the music off so we can hear the sound effects and get the full experience. My mic has like a noise gate on it anyway. I'm sorry. Ain't no sound effects coming through. This ain't an ASMR channel. But trust me, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Yo, is that Sam Fish? Yeah, we still live, bro. We still live. Stop dragging it, man. Dragging it is all I do. You must be new here. Alright, alright, alright. So let's squeeze it out here. Okay, okay. Damn. I'm gonna get smudges all over this thing. It's very reflective. I can see my face in it. But yeah, it looks good. It feels premium. I'll tell you that. And we got this kickstand at the back. Definitely feels better than the other Nintendo Switch kickstand. Like, that was just like a little plastic tab. But this one is like, it's still plastic, but it feels better. From the little experience I have with Switches. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This thing is so big though, like, because the other one, I seem to remember that if you had a big enough pocket, you could fit it in your pocket. You're not putting this in your pocket, bro. This is too big. This is like way too big. But yeah, that's what that looks like. Now, I'm gonna take these Joy-Cons and I'm gonna attach them to it. So, let's go. Is there a thing on the screen where you peel it off? No. No screen protector that I can see. Yeah, nah. It's just raw, bro. No screen protector. What color is it? What color is this? It's black. Wait, what? Did I misunderstand the question? What color is what? I mean, it has blue and red on it, if that's what you meant. But yeah, okay. Cool. So, we have this. Now, one thing that's different between this and this... No, what am I talking about? One thing that's different between this and the old Switch is that this one has magnetic Joy-Con connectors instead of the sliding one. So, I want to capture that magnetic connection here. Okay. Oh, you can see the controllers I was looking at. All right. Ooh, smooth. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do it with the red one as well. Points deducted for no screen protector. It is kind of weird. Usually when you have, you know, a product with a touch screen like this, there would be like a little film on it. So that is interesting. I saw a thing saying to not peel it off if you ever see one. Or maybe people are like legit peeling off the actual like screen instead of just the like protective layer. I have seen that before. Nah, it's dark gray, bro. Okay, and then this one here. Ooh. That's good, that's good, that's good. So that's a Nintendo Switch 2. You can see the logo on the back there. This thing is massive. Oh, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, there's no way you're using this as a handheld. This is actually ridiculous. Like, it's fairly lightweight, but it's way too big to use as a handheld. There's no way. There's actually no way. This is ridiculous to use as a handheld. No chance, bro. No chance. I really like the color design of the Switch 2. Wasn't sure at first, but it's grown on me. Oh, the fact that they've gone a lot more muted with the like colors of the Joy-Cons and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. See me holding up a screen and a controller trying to explain the difference. Peeling off the screen like the OG Z Fold. I think I've seen that. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Turn it on. Don't worry, turning it on. We turning it on. There's still some more stuff in the box though. It's an unboxing, right? There's still some more stuff. Jessica Finney saying, do you have scales? You could weigh it. I could, but nah. I have like one of those like weighing scales, not like a more sensitive. Oh wait, no, I do have one of those. It's in the kitchen. It's not worth it. We can Google what the weight is. It's all good. Okay, so we have cable here, HDMI cable. Fairly short HDMI cable, but I guess it's kind of standard. I guess it's standard. That's quite clean, but imagine the magnet doesn't work properly after a period of time. Yeah, I would hope that they've, you know, really made it quite future-proof so that... Oh, and it's a strong magnet as well. Do I have to press a button to release it? Oh, okay. There's a button I press to release it. So, on the back here, right, this thing, if I pull this, then it comes off. Alright, that's pretty sweet. But yeah, I mean, it would be my hope that the magnet doesn't... you know, wear out over time, because yeah, that would be very unfortunate. Samfish saying 100% miss the brightly colored Joy-Cons of the old Switch. I imagine either Nintendo will create more colors and make them available as an option, or you'll have brands that do skins and stuff like that. Yeah. Because I'm definitely not going to be taking this out and about. It's just going to be, you know, with my other consoles. I like the muted color. Like, all of my technology is just black. My PC case is just black. There's no window. I don't like that RBG crazy stuff. Like, just very simple, you know? So, that's it for me. All scales are weighing scales. Okay. It could be argued that some are more balanced scales than weighing scales. All right, but we're not going into all that. Like the scales of justice. Anyway, what I meant is that you have some that are for weighing like heavy things, like people, and then some that are for weighing like ingredients. So their sensitivities differ. That's what I meant. But I get your point. Can magnets even wear out? Yeah, they can. They can. Magnets can absolutely wear out. I don't know what determines how much that happens, but yeah, things can definitely lose their magnetism for sure. I definitely prefer magnetic Joy-Cons over sliding them onto the console. It feels better. It feels better, and I think that's probably one of the best improvements Nintendo's made with this one over the original. Magnets wear out. Is that electromagnets only? Well, electromagnets, they depend on the flow of current. So as long as there's electricity flowing through them, you know, they're not gonna wear out because that's how they get their magnetism. But like for are they called natural magnets or something? I think those can wear out. If someone here does physics, feel free to enlighten us. Magnets don't wear out quickly. They only lose 5% of strength after 100 years. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Turn it off and on again, bro. Okay, so you know, we're in here now. We're in like the bottom layer. So I don't know what this is. They're called permanent magnets. Right, that rings a bell actually. Yeah, permanent magnets. As those GCSE science days. Okay, so this is like if you want to turn it into a handheld, but even then, bro, this is like too small, man. Like, hold on, let me actually slot these in. So if I put this one here, okay, it's also magnetic. Good. Let's see. Scenes when a Joy-Con is placed on flower scales in the kitchen. Do you keep your console boxes or do you throw them out? I keep them. You know, you never know when you might need to move or when, you know, if you want to sell the console eventually. So yeah, I have my console boxes. Yeah, dude, nah, I'm not feeling this at all, bro. This is not comfortable, man. Like if it's all you've got, then sure. But I wouldn't choose to play a game like this. Like when I have... when I have this as an option, there's no chance I'm playing like this, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, man. There's no chance. There's no chance, honestly. But it's nice that they include it anyway. I say it's nice to include it. You paid for it, but you know what I mean. Aman, what's good? You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Been watching a lot of your videos again. Aman, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. It looks tiny. It is. It is. It's obviously still bigger than the original Switch because the Joy-Cons are bigger. But like, one thing I don't like about it, actually, I'll try and explain. So you can see how I'm holding it, right? It's like digging into the palm of my hand here because it's just like a right angle. So when I hold it, I know that after a period of time, especially if it's really intense, that area is gonna feel a bit sore. So yeah, for me, I wouldn't play it like this. No way. Too many things with the Switch, in my opinion. It's one of the things that's making them not reach Microsoft and Sony, along with the game selection they offer. When you say too many things, do you mean like peripherals or what? What do you mean? I think the main reason Nintendo isn't... They're not behind Microsoft and Sony, but the reason they're considered in a different category is because their consoles in the last few years haven't had the power of the Xbox and PlayStations. And so they just haven't been able to have the same games. Obviously, Nintendo used to be the console that was the most powerful, right? With the Nintendo 64. And then it was comparable, you know, in terms of power with the GameCube. But then after that, with the Wii, it was significantly underpowered compared to PlayStation and Xbox, like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. And then the Switch, same thing compared to PS4, Xbox One. So they're not really trying to compete in that realm. Apparently this one's more powerful, but I mean, it still doesn't compare to the Xbox Series X and the PS5, right? So, but I think it's worked out for them because their games are why people get the Switch. Their exclusives compared to Xbox, which I don't even know what exclusives Xbox has anymore. And PlayStation, obviously they still have some exclusives, but they're not as consistently high quality as Nintendo's are. Case in point, Concord. So yeah. Urpal, I'm really glad you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. More saying what vid? The new one. I just posted one a few hours ago. How's that video doing? Anyway, let me see real quick. Let me take a quick little look. See what the people are saying about it. People are liking it. People are liking it. That's good. That's good. It's like at a 1 out of 10. So it's like doing better than my other videos have done recently. So that's cool. That video brought me here. Tama Goat Piggles. Legend. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what we have here. There's one more thing in this box. And my table is getting really packed. Oh wait, no, sorry, there are two more things. Two more things in the box. So we have this. Oh, this is just the power cord. Yeah. I always find it so funny when I see things like this. Like you have this massive thing and then just this tiny little like port for USB-C. That just looks funny to me. But yeah, that's that. And we have the USB-C cable to power the console and to charge it. And then the final thing is the dock. If Nintendo games were on other consoles, I think no one would buy Nintendo consoles. Significantly fewer people would need to buy them for sure, for sure. All right, this is the dock. If I can get this thing off, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's round. So the Nintendo Switch 1 dock was like very angular, but this one is curved on the edges. That's okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Nice, nice. All right, we got two USB A ports over here. I think this is USB A, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but the regular USB ports are called USB A, right? I think it's because the dock has fans now. Did the old one not have fans? So it would just get hot or what? That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's just the dock. That's what it looks like. Let me like put the console inside so we can see I'm gonna get smudges on the screen, but put the console inside, see what that looks like. There we go. I always found it a bit weird that when it's in the dock, it's not like firmly in place. But I guess it's so that you can like pull it out easily and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And that's what it looks like inside. Cool. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put this down. I was right, it is USB-A. Okay, thank you, Narcosis. Backwards compatibility is very good on the Switch too. Yeah, that's definitely a selling point, because if it wasn't backwards compatible, I mean, that would be terrible, because that would literally mean you can only play one thing on the Switch 2, which would be not good at all. But yeah, it's sad to see the Schedule 1 videos not performing well. They're some of the best videos for showing a more laid-back gaming video. Brian, I'm glad you like the videos, and yeah, I've heard from people that they really like the Schedule 1 videos, so I'm gonna make the next Schedule 1 video the next video I work on. It was originally gonna be like the 4th next video, but I'm just gonna make it the next one, and then I'll work on the other ones after that. It shouldn't take too long. So yeah, looks quite clean because they changed the color of the Joy-Cons. That's true. It does have a very clean look. I do like this look, I'll be honest, I do like it. Switch 1 didn't need cooling fans because, to be honest, it wasn't all too powerful. Fair point, fair point. Am I gonna do more Roblox videos soon? Basically, if you know, if I see another Roblox game, I've got a couple Roblox games that looked interesting, so yeah, I probably will. To be honest, I probably will. I'll buy the Switch 2 if a new Smash Bros gets released. I think one definitely will, but it'll probably take a few more years, because I don't know, like, when did the first Smash or the last Smash Bros come out? Wasn't it 2018? Okay, so 7 years. I don't know what the usual cadence of new Smash Bros games is, but yeah, it might be due. I really don't know anything about Smash Bros, to be fair. Be careful not to scratch this screen. Yeah, I think for me, I'm probably just gonna keep it docked the whole time, because again, I don't really do much handheld gaming these days. When I'm out and about, I'm not on a console. I'm not even on my phone that much. Like, when I'm out and about, I'm just out, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I'll probably keep it docked, so it's not gonna get scratched that much, I don't think. Young Clover, you gotta play more chill games, man. Corey Kenshin type of vibe. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Don't worry. We got more. We got more coming. Switch 2 sucks. Can't even play YouTube app. 1 out of 10. RJ saying, recent video talking about the image was quite interesting. Would definitely recommend more videos like that. RJ, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I mean, with that video, it was just a thought that came to me, because every time I saw that image, I'd always think the things I was saying in that video, and then one day, like last month, I saw the image again, and I was like, I'm just gonna quickly write down my thoughts on this, and I wrote it down, and I was like, this could be a video. So it was on a whim, you know, I wasn't trying to think of a video idea. I was just like, I have something to say. So yeah, it was pretty cool, and I'm glad people are liking it. It's looking like it might do pretty well, like probably my best performing video of the year so far, most likely. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, set it up, don't worry. What time is it? It's 8:48. Don't worry, we gonna set it up. We gonna set it up, okay? So how do I turn it on? Okay, power button is on the top here. So let's do it together. Setup music goes hard. Should I like dock it and connect it to my Elgato before I get started so that we can all see it? Let me try and do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some like setup, like literally behind my computer, plugging it in and stuff. So give me a sec while I do that. I did not do anything that could have potentially damaged the Switch just then. The Switch is fine. Don't worry about that facial expression I just made. Nothing happened. Okay? I'm gonna place this over here for now. For no reason in particular. I just feel like it'd be safer, yeah? Okay. Okay. Vlog it with the Nintendo cam. Alright, hold on a sec. I gotta put some stuff away. I actually don't have a proper space to put the Switch. So I'm thinking, because I don't use my PS5 anymore, I might put that back in its box and just leave that in storage or something. I say storage, it'll probably just be like freaking next to my bed or whatever. I still have my PS3 out because, believe it or not, I have played on my PS3 more in the last few years than my PS4. So yeah. Almost a repeat PS5. No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's all okay. Okay, so the USB, oh no, not USB, HDMI cable, the power cable. Okay, this is the charger. I'm a bit... Okay, I'll use this to just keep it plugged in, I guess. And this is the USB-C cable it came with. Oh, wait. Actually, no. It has a USB-A port. So I think that's what I need to use on it in order to keep the dock on. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, let me do that. What PS3 games? Well, there was that Family Guy game that I played on stream and then made a video about. So I think that's actually the last PS3 game I played. I still have yet to play Metal Gear Solid 3 from the Metal Gear Solid collection. I've played 1 and 2. I know they're doing the remake, but a part of me thinks maybe it's just worth playing the original instead of the remake. So yeah. Alright, I'll plug this in, I'll plug in the console, and I will connect the HDMI cable as well. So just bear with me while I set that up. Did you replay the original OG Last of Us? Yeah, I've played the OG Last of Us. I think 4 times. 3 or 4 times, and I've watched playthroughs of it multiple times. And I played The Last of Us Part 2 twice. So yeah, love those games. Love those freaking games. Alright, give me a quick sec. I'm gonna plug this in. I mean, I'm still gonna be here. It's just that I'm gonna be off camera, innit? So yeah, if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm right here. Okay. So first things first, I'll plug in the HDMI cable. Wait, where's the port? Hold on, wait a minute. What? Oh, I didn't even notice this. Hold on. You can pull off the whole back. I didn't even know you can do that. Oh, okay then, sure. Because I was like, where's the HDMI port? So it's there. And it does have a USB-C port. And an Ethernet port. Okay. See, I did not know any of this stuff. So that's where you're supposed to put the AC adapter. It even says it on it. Once you pull off the back, it says AC adapter. If you can see that there. Okay, that makes sense. I broke it. My mic is far away. My bad. You can hear me now, right? I did break it. No, you're joking. It's just on there. So I pulled that off and let me... Is my mic still not working? No, it should be fine, right? Let me put that there. Yeah, it's because I moved my mic and then I moved back here. So it was literally like this. Like, you can't hear me at all. But yeah. Sweet. That's why some streamers, they like use the headset mic. So no matter where they are, you can hear them. But nah, you can miss me with that. I'm good. Okay, plug that in now. So where is the USB-C cable then? Over here. Bear 7020, what's up? What's good? Get a micro SD express card because some physical games aren't even physical. They're game key cards which don't even have the game downloaded on it. It's just a license to play the game? Really? What? What's the point? What? Why would they... What? Okay, that's very weird. That's very weird. Damn. Nintendo just doing all sorts, innit? To stop MDing. Modding? To stop modding? For real? They don't want you to own your games. I have seen something about that actually, like they're making it so that you're just buying a license to play the game instead of buying the game itself, which is something that has been a thing, a discussion in gaming for a long time, you know? So it's interesting to see Nintendo actually do it. Yeah, I guess it's also a sort of anti-piracy type thing, but the pirates will always find a way, dude. We'll always, not we, they'll always find a way. Anyway, let me plug this in and get it going. Hopefully I don't forget to move the mic back to where it was again. But yeah. Alright, bear with me one sec. Alright, bringing the mic over here so you can still hear me. And I'm gonna put the Switch on top of my PC so it can be near the power outlet. Dude, if you could see what the back of my PC looks like, you would be horrified. You'd absolutely be horrified because, dude, it is a fire hazard. Oh, I touched the cam link thing. Hopefully the camera didn't cut out. It should be okay. Wait a minute, I'm a bit confused. I need to remember how the Elgato works. So this plugging in the Switch counts as the input, yes? So I need to plug it into the input. Okay, cool. Okay, I think, oh wait, there we go. I think I've done it. We will find out together. And then I guess in order to use this controller, this might not be the case, but on PS5 at least, when you plug in a new controller, you have to actually physically plug it in first. So let me just get that set up already. Oh, I didn't even put the back plate back on. How do you even do this? You just snap it in place. There we go. Okay, I have to be very careful to not pull the controller too hard. Like, the cable is long enough, but, you know, it's not in the most secure position. So, I don't want to, like, pull the console off its... What's the... Bruh. Freaking shorts in the way of my chair. Okay, cool. So, let me now... I need to switch up my stream setup a little bit just because I'm gonna have the game showing on this monitor now. So let me switch it over to screen and then switch to the Elgato view. It's gonna say no signal for now, but that's fine as long as it eventually shows a signal. It's not on yet. It's not on yet, so it's not gonna show a signal until I actually get it set up. Okay, so hopefully I've got it going properly. Now I'm gonna move all of my stuff so everything is still set up properly. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, I recently changed to Windows 10 and I'm getting used to like the spaces that they have on Windows 10. You know, like smart spaces, if you guys are familiar. And yeah, it is a bit weird compared to what I'm used to, but we move regardless. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of this, like how Windows does their spaces now. Oh, sorry, Windows 11. Did I say 10? I meant to say 11. Because I got like a notification saying Windows 10 support is ending this year, and I was like, bro, really? Like, that seems awfully quick to be ending support for Windows 10, but hey, you do you, innit? Okay. Now, I'm gonna switch my monitor over. And if I've done everything correct, then I should be able to turn it on. Okay, what's the button to turn it on? Is it home button? Pause the music. Is it on? If I want to turn the switch on from the controller, do I press the home button? Or do I press the C button here? I don't even know. Alright, let me see if there's a button on the switch to turn it on. I mean, obviously there's a button on the switch to turn it on, but someone's saying home button? Press the power button while it's in the dock? Okay, I thought I could use the controller to turn it on, but if I have to do it while it's in the dock, then that's fine. Let me, okay, so it should be this button. Okay, there's a green light that came on. Oh, okay, something's happening now. Alright, I need to switch my monitor again because it was getting no signal before. So it like switched back to my normal thing. Just Google it. Mort, I have something better than Google. I have the collective knowledge of all the gamers in the chat. Why would I Google it? Okay, they want me to take it out of the dock. Bro, this whole... I plugged it in because I wanted to, like, show you guys. And it's saying, nah, F you, bro. Like... Okay, then. It's telling me to take it out of the dock. So that whole thing was a waste of my time. But yeah, let me set it up. Oh, there is music. You can't hear it, though. I think you can barely hear that, right? I think I have to set it up before... You can redock it once you've taken it out to start setup. Really? I can now put it right back in the dock? You sure? Hold on. Alright, let's see if that works. It doesn't look like it's doing... Oh! Oh, okay, you were right. Thanks. Sweet. Pioro. Legend. Appreciate you. Alright, let me make the chat a little bit smaller. Just so we can see more of the screen. There we go. Okay. I will hide the screen if it starts doing like the Wi-Fi setup. Just so that I don't reveal what the Wi-Fi is. But yeah, let me know how the audio is as well. Is the audio okay? I don't want it to be too loud compared to my voice. In fact, hold on. Let me see. The audio okay? I don't want it to be too loud compared to my voice. In fact, that seems alright. Music's loud? Okay. I can turn it down a little bit. How's that? I've turned it down a little bit. Let me know what you think. Okay. So, oh crap. I was thinking the D-pad was gonna be here. Because I'm used to PlayStation's controllers, but the D-pad is down here. Okay. That's weird, man. Alright, we want that English UK and Australia. You know what I mean? Oh, and like I said, A is okay, not B. Alright, sweet. Region, we're in Europe. You already know. Big UK and that. Let's go. Let me make sure I quickly have my kill screen ready. in case it shows my Wi-Fi. I don't want it to reveal my Wi-Fi. Alright, please read the important information document carefully before using the console. Guys, we have to read it. We have to read it, okay? They said it's important. They said it's important, alright? Any software in this console and any updates of such software, together the software, are licensed by Nintendo only for personal and non-commercial use on the console. The software must not be used for any other purpose, in particular without Nintendo's written consent. So it doesn't matter if it's verbal, you need to have it in writing, preferably a physical letter over an email. You must neither lease or rent the software. No, okay. You guys are getting tired, innit? I see you guys in the chat like there's no way. Alright. Next. Alright. Kill screen. You guys ain't seeing my Wi-Fi. Alright, let's set up your internet connection, bro. Let's go. Alright, so we got that one. Oh my god, this is so long. I need to type it out manually. Ain't no QR code, bro. No QR code. That's crazy. Alright, give me a second. I need to freaking find my Wi-Fi password. Oh crap, I got a new phone recently. The picture isn't on this phone. Oh my god. Bro. How am I gonna... Do I have to go downstairs? Nah, you're joking. There's no way. Oh, I can use the touch screen. You're right. I can use the touch screen. Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna undock it. I'm quickly gonna go and grab my Wi-Fi password. And then I'll do it. Actually, I've got a better idea. I'm gonna go take a picture of the Wi-Fi password, come back, and then do it. 1 second. You guys can't hear any music, can you? Or you can. You can hear the music. Enjoy the music. I'll be right back, yeah? Just a moment. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. I went all the way downstairs and then I remembered that I got the router for the Wi-Fi moved to my room. It's literally right there. It's literally right there. I didn't need to go downstairs. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Okay, I've undocked it so that I can type it in on the screen. So bear with me. Okay. This thing doesn't have a camera, so I can't scan it. I need to type it in. All right. Hold on. Where's a shift button? Okay. So, P A S S W O R D Exclamation point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, connected. Connected. Sick. What are you guys talking about? All right, sweet. Cool. I'm gonna put it back in the dock now. There we go, there we go. And put it back on the screen. There we go. Yeah, see that? All good. Bro just leaked his Wi-Fi. What? What are you talking about? I had the kill screen on. You guys can see it. You guys can see it. I just want to let you know you could have shared the password from your phone to the Switch from your phone settings. Wait, really? Man, it's too late. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Alright, you can use your Nintendo Switch 2 console in a variety of play styles to suit when, where, and how you'd like to play. Cool. Yeah, I'm only gonna be playing it like that lady on the end there on the right, because I ain't doing this this handheld game, you know what I mean? You can adjust the stand so that you can see this. I don't care, bro. I don't care. You can attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers as well. We already figured it out. We already figured it out, man. Come on now, let's go. You can use the accessory. No, I don't need the attachment guide. Ready to start system update. Alright, let me show you guys what my Wi-Fi is saying, yeah? You know what I mean? I got that speedy internet, you know what I'm saying, bro? You ain't taking the Switch 2 on the bus. That's not the plan. That's not the plan. Oh, damn it. Did a whole... Alright, turned off. Well, we'll be back in a second. We'll be back in a second. For the people concerned, don't worry. That was... My password is not password ! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, we're back. We're back. Let's go. Hold on. Fire console, but too much misinformation around it sucks. Misinformation? What's going on? You can transfer data from a Nintendo Switch console to this Nintendo Switch 2 console. I do not have a Nintendo Switch console, so that will be simple. Mario Fan 99, Hero Liz, and Sarah. Now it's time to add a user. Save data is tied to each individual user on the console. The first user will be added. If you're the person whose user you are adding already has a Nintendo account, please sign in. I do have a Nintendo account from years ago, like years ago. So let me do that. Is it kill switch time? Oh, I can sign in with a QR code. Is it bad for me to be showing this? Could anyone just now log in on my computer? Is that bad? Like, I don't know. I've turned on the kill switch anyway, just to see. Imagine someone just takes over my Switch. That would be so funny. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see how quick you are in it. Gotta be fast. You can take over my Switch if you want. You just gotta be quick. I'm signing in now. It's lagging. Maybe someone's already signed in on my Switch. That'd be a bit mad. It just means that we could link our accounts to your Nintendo Switch, but you need to confirm some things on your Switch. That's fair, that's fair. Anyway, I'm trying to log in now. I got an error. This request contains an error. Uh-oh. Let me actually double check that my Nintendo's like online account actually exists and I'm not just making it up. So do I just go to the Nintendo website and try and sign in? Alright, sign in. Oh, okay. I think I know what I did. Give me a sec. So luckily I made this account before my channel, you know, started getting an audience. So I do actually have the username Tamago2474. Huh. This is interesting. I legit... It's not letting me log in. What's going on here? I imagine someone did log in, but I don't think that's it. Because I feel like something would pop up if that was the case. But yeah, I'm just gonna do it manually. I think that's the quickest thing for me to do. So, music's gonna end again for a little bit while I sort this out. Yeah, I legit forgot that this console was handheld. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot that was the thing. Switch accounts are different to... Wait, it's not just a Nintendo account? It's a completely different account? Nintendo changed their service from Club Nintendo. You can't use that one. Wait, so the account that I have on nintendo.co.uk is not the account that I sign in on with the Switch. Like, that's not the same account? Are we sure? Because it feels like it should be, I'll be honest. Let me try it anyway. There's no harm in me trying. How come you didn't Steam... Oh, didn't stream the Game Fest? I'm gonna be completely honest, yeah? I found out that it was happening when I saw it on stream. And it was already like halfway done. And then I was like, well... But also, I was editing the video that came out today as well. So I was kind of already occupied. But you know, next time, innit? Next time. They changed it from Nintendo ID to Nintendo account. Changed it in 2018. Huh. Okay, that is interesting. But it does say on the website game systems, and it lets me link systems. You know what I mean? Yo, we got Adrienne in the chat. Let's freaking go. Nintendo just be doing whatever. I hate capitalism. That's funny. That's funny. They do be doing whatever though, innit? They actually just do whatever they want. They get away with it. They get away with it. All right, give me a sec. Hold on. Bro. I'm manually entering this thing. If it doesn't work when I do this, then I guess I'll have to make a new account. I would hope not to have to make a new one because I like having my actual username, you know what I mean? But if it doesn't work, then I guess it is what it is. Does it say Nintendo Network ID or Nintendo account? It says Nintendo account. So is that's completely different then, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Well, it says sign into a Nintendo account on the actual thing. Oh, I've undocked it. That's why there's no music. It's because I undocked it. Chat GPT it. That's the new one. That's the right one, so it should work. Okay, it should so then what's the problem? It should work. Hold on, I've got an idea actually. Let me try something real quick. You're gonna have to use Tamario247 as your username or something. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid, dude. If I have to make some weird ass new username, bro, that would just be peak, man. That would just be peak. So I can log into it on my computer. Like it just let me log in on my PC. So why can't I log in on this then? Nah, I'm gonna try this again. Hold on. Because for a second I was thinking maybe like it's just not working, but if I can log in on my computer, then surely there's something I can do here. The only thing that could be different is it different when you're signing in the UK? They wouldn't do that. That would be stupid. That would like actually just make no sense if they did that. More, I already said hello to you, but hey, what's good? It's probably time to go 24/7 instead of 24/7 for. The way that might have actually been a possibility. Okay, hold on. Let's okay, it's just I'm trying to sign in and just like waiting to see what happens. Oh yeah, it's worth noting, it didn't say incorrect password or anything. It said there was an error. That's what it said. The request contains an error. Okay, so might be something else going on here. That's super weird. You didn't have a Switch one, so there isn't a user to link to. But I have the account, though. That's the thing. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. If it straight up just doesn't work, then fine. If it straight up just doesn't work, I'll put it in the full screen face cam for now, since we might as well. If it straight up doesn't work, then yeah, I'll just make a new account. Which obviously I wish I didn't have to do, but if it is what it is, then you know, gotta deal with it, innit? Make a local user through setup and then log into the account in the user settings. Oh, okay. Is that something I can do without creating a new like online account? Okay, I'll give that a look. Nafball, what's good? I see you in there. I appreciate you. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Maybe your Switch did get hacked. Imagine. Alright. Hold on. Alright. I gotta make sure I don't get this incorrect, you know what I mean? Entering the password now. So. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try it. We'll see if this works. Oh, it worked, bro. Okay. Alright, it worked. I'm in. I guess, I don't know what happened last time then. I don't know why it took so long to work. Alright. Let me have like an authentication code. Always have that two-step verification, people, because it's rough out here on these streets. Alright, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna dock it again so that you guys can see. So, let's put that back. Right. There we go. And put it on screen. There we go. I hate your new video, Tamago. Keep it up, bro. What are these mixed signals I'm getting? I feel like there was no hype with the Switch 2 release this year. You know what? I feel that. I actually feel that. I don't know, like, it does seem like the it was an understated release this year. I totally get you there. I totally get you. Alright. I'm taking a picture of my Wi-Fi password so I can have it for the future on my phone. There we go. All right, sweet. It's because GTA took the world by storm. I don't know if GTA would single-handedly like take the hype from the Switch 2. You know what I mean? That said, I'm sure it was really hyped among the Nintendo camp, right? It's just because I'm not really involved with Nintendo like that, which is probably why I didn't feel the hype. So yeah. I should be doing something productive right now, but you know, egg streaming, so it's worth it. Okay, select an icon to use on the Switch 2, or I can create my own. Ooh. Okay, hold on, and then a background as well. Ooh, wait, let's see what the options are. Damn, Donkey Kong has like freaking dark circles around his eyes. You been sleeping, bro? He does look more like the cartoon version of him than he did before. I can't even remember what he looked like before now, to be honest. But let me see what I've got. Oh, you got the Easter Island like statue. That's from well, it's from Easter Island, but like this specific one is from Super Mario Odyssey, right? Okay, when they said make your own, I thought you'd be able to like actually create your own image. But yeah, I don't know. Which Nintendo character do I feel most aligned with? That's the question. Oh, there's a me. I can make that later on. Typically it isn't your Switch and Nintendo renting it to you. That's like the thing with what's it called? What you were saying about the games being licenses rather than the actual game itself. Adrian saying I was hyped until I saw the prices. I'm not gonna lie to you, as a Nintendo glazer, even I have to admit I'm not that on top of the Switch too. Fair. Alright. Man knows his trivia. I am impressed. Oh, what did I know? What did I know? Was it like that this was from Super Mario Odyssey? Or was it something more specific I knew? Anyway, dude. I might go for the mystery box for now. I don't know, man. Let me see if I even know all these characters. So we have Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Bowser. These are all just the same icons. That's obviously Mario as an elephant. Princess Daisy. I don't know if these are actual characters with names. Toadette. I don't know who that is, bro. Name is drawing a blank. That's Bowser Jr. Link, Zelda, Ganondorf. Don't know who that is, bro. Don't know any of these people. Nope. More Ganondorf, Link, and Zelda. Okay. Wolfie. No, Doggo. Roof. I don't know her name. Tom Nook. KK Slider. Tom Nook's children. I don't know. No idea. Oh, this is like Tootie or something. Like Toots. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Isabel. Oh, that name that is Isabel. I thought she had like a dog name. Isabel. Okay, that's fair. So I said choose Astrobot. That would be funny. Yeah, I don't know any of these other Blathers. It's not Toots. This is Blathers, yeah? This is Blathers. Fair play. Fair. Aman asking, what do I think my best video is? I don't know. My feelings, you know, my feelings towards the videos changes over time, you know what I mean? I can't say this is my best one. But I do think that the possible quiz is probably like the most, I don't know. I think that video really was something else for my channel, you know. But I don't know if it's my best video. I think Ratchet and Clank are in there somewhere. The red owl is Celeste. Okay, I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of Celeste. I've heard of Blathers, but not Celeste. All right, let me just choose. Friggin'. Let's choose this one. This one looks pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, the color. So, I mean, blue background looks good with this. What's the complementary color of red? Green? Let's see. Nah. Honestly, I like the blue. Purple is kind of nice. Nah, not just a regular old color. Yellow. It's a bit too much. This orange could be nice, you know? Like this orange specifically, that could be nice. That could be nice. Yeah, we're going with this one. All right. That's my character. Enter your nickname. Well, I mean, obviously. Oh wait, no, it's A, right? Yeah, okay. Time I go 24/7 for. What you think, bro? What you think it is, bro? Oh no, this is just my nickname for the console, not my nickname online. But whatever, bro. What's okay? Plus? There we go. Yeah, boy. Tamario 24/7 for. Tamario? Should I name it Tamario 24/7 for? You should play Splatoon. I've heard of Splatoon. I know that PlayStation had a rip-off version of it called like what was it called? Like they showed it at like a PlayStation Direct, like something stars, like Foam Stars. I think it was called Foam Stars, right? Yeah. Tamario is a fire name. You guys actually think I should call it Tamario? Alright, I'll go into the settings and I'll change it. I'll change it later. Nintendo offers... No, thank you. I do not have an SD card, so skip that. Setup complete. Press the home button to open the home menu. Boom. Foam Stars was the funniest thing. Splatoon for straight people, Mighty Keith. Alright, let's see what we got. Nintendo Switch 2. Alright. To play a game, you can insert a game or purchase software from the Nintendo eShop. So I got nothing right now, bro. Absolutely nothing. I did see someone saying I should like, what's it? Hold on. Kill switch. If I hover over the internet thing, does it show my internet? It does! It's a good thing I checked that first, bro. That would have been peak. Because I was like, I'm gonna look at these settings, and if I hover over that, I do not want it to show my internet. People are saying I should go into dark mode, but I'll be honest, yeah, my feelings about Nintendo is that Nintendo consoles are the light mode of gaming consoles. Like, that's how I feel. I think Nintendo consoles are supposed to be in light mode. I don't know. I feel like that, like, call me crazy. I think Nintendo consoles are supposed to be light mode. Like, I think of the Wii, right? I think it's supposed to be light. You know, am I making sense here? RJ, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Am I making sense here, or is it crazy? Bro just called us Nintendo fans childish. Like, let me put it in dark mode. That does look nice, though. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. That does look nice, man. Quick flashbang. All right. Yeah, I might keep it in the quick flashbang. I might keep it in the dark modes. You know what I mean? Quick flash. All right. Yeah, let's put it. Let's keep it in dark mode. No problem. No problem. Sweet. All right, we can back out of that. Yeah, I was about to say a whole thing about light mode, blah blah. Nah, dude. We're gonna keep it like this. We're gonna keep it like this. Are you saying Nintendo fans are not real gamers? Well, no, dark mode doesn't make you more of a gamer. It just makes you more of a human. Alright. Let me install this Mario game. Let me see. Where did I put the code? Where did I put the code? Okay. Where do I go to download this? Do I have to go on the eShop? How to redeem your download code? Okay, I need to go to the eShop to redeem it. Cool. Give me a quick set. Oh, and the music disappeared. Damn, that music was only for the setup? Fair. Alright, let me go here. Who's using the eShop? Me, duh. Huh? What? Enter your PIN or sign into your Nintendo account. By default, entering your PIN or signing into your Nintendo account will be required to authenticate your identity. Okay. Hold on. Quick switch. Didn't I just sign in? I swear I did this already. Alright, give me a second. Bear with me, people. We doing another sign in to this account again. You have to sign in again after you can put on the settings to not ask again. Yeah, I see that it says skip verification from next time on. I just thought that since I already signed in the first time, that I would have already been signed into the eShop as well. But it's all good. Okay. Another two-step verification. Golden Saddle. I'm really glad you enjoy my videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, verification code. Paste that in there. Alright. I should be signed in now? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, sweet. I can now share the screen again. Alright. Oh, Nintendo Switch welcome tour. Hold on a second. What? wait. I thought this was like just a thing to check out the console. You have to pay for it? What? Hold on a second.
Introducing a brand new interactive exhibit full of facts and secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
You have to pay for it?
There are 12 total areas to explore.
Bro. PlayStation. I'm sorry to compare it to PlayStation. They did the tech demo for free and it was a whole game. Astro's Playroom. You have to pay for this? Nah, miss me with that, bro. Miss me with that. No way, dude. That's not happening. Let me redeem my Super Mario or Mario World. What's the game called? Mario Kart World code. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. So, oh, yeah. Let me just real quick put the kill switch on. That would have been disastrous. Okay. E1. I'm joking. Alright, oh, the letters I and O cannot be in codes because they've like blurred it out or like grayed it out. I guess so that people don't get confused with 1 and 0. That's fair. Did you know that on UK license plates, the letter O and the number 0 can be on a license plate? Like, they can even be on the same license plate, even though they look exactly the same. I only found that out recently. And the only way to tell whether it's an O or a 0 is the placement of the character. I just think that is just silly. I think that doesn't make sense, but it is true. It is true. You can only have numbers and letters in certain places. Exactly. So the first 4 characters If you see something that looks like an O there, it's the number 0. The last 3 characters are always going to be letters. So if you see something that looks like an O there, it's the letter O. I just think that's weird. I don't think it's a good idea, but hey, it is what it is. A new virtual game card has been added. What's that? A virtual game card. You'll get a virtual game card if you purchase digital software or DLC. If you load a virtual game card to your console, its icon will appear on the home menu and you'll be able to play the game. Are they basically just saying installing the game? Is that a roundabout way of saying you can install the game on your console? Is this what you guys were talking about with like the way that Nintendo does the games now? Like, I don't, what do you mean virtual game card? Whatever, bro. 15 minutes remaining. Nah, bro, we got that good internet. Speed that up, bro. Speed that up, bro. I don't know what the size of the game is. But yeah. Okay, well, in the meantime, what's up, people? How we doing? What I want to do is at least do one race. You know, I feel like you can't do all this and then not at least do one race in Mario Kart. So we're gonna do that. Just so that you guys can see the install progress. There it is for you. Alright, let me catch up on the chat, see what I missed. It's so you can take it out of one system and put it in another. Oh. So instead of logging into another system and just downloading your games, you can put your virtual game into someone else's Switch, right? You can share games with your family and other Switches. You can lend it to friends. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Sure, sure. Let's see. If I had a nickel for every time Simi nearly dropped a console when unboxing it, I'd have 2 nickels, but it isn't that much. I didn't nearly drop it. All right, something may have happened. I didn't nearly drop it. I wanted to buy it, but I ain't paying no $80 for Mario Kart, bro. Even on sale, that game would never be loaded. 65 for real, though, for real. 21.9 gigs is what you're saying, Pura? All right, fair. What's my friend code? Is that like gonna be in the box, or do I have to look online for that, or what? Hold on, let me see. How to find Nintendo Switch friend code. Okay, hold on. Home menu, open to your user page, like profile. Check the right side of the screen. Okay. So I have to go here. Okay, that's my friend code there. So, you know, feel free to add that. Am I gonna accept? Time will tell. But that's my friend code. Bro! Why don't they just let you add me by my username? Well, like, you have to enter in this, like, what? 14 character code to add someone as a friend? Why? That's so long. Oh, who's the first person that has requested? Who's the first person? Totino and Ringo. Shout out to you guys. You know, because you're the first 2, I'll accept. Become friends. There we go. Alright. And then Ringo, block. I'm joking. Don't worry about it. We're good. Become friends. Because you were the first 2. Boom. Alright. Sweet. Alright, cool. Let me switch back to the cam. Kevin, what's up? Never gonna add you. I see how it is, Kev. I see how it is, bro. We got 12 minutes remaining on the download. Can you make a me while the game downloads? Okay, fair. Scrub saying might want to hide it though. I'm gonna get a bunch of requests. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I already got a bunch of requests on PlayStation and Steam, so it's fine. How do I make a me? There used to be like the Me channel on the Wii. Oh, is it in like profile? Profile. Settings. Oh, okay. Okay, well, if I'm going in settings, I need to do the kill switch. Yeah, I have the kill switch set up for the mini player too. I think ahead. I think ahead, you know what I mean? Okay, me. There we go. Sweet. Oh, I don't have it set up to undo the kill switch. That is so funny. I need to fix that. Alright, I guess I didn't think of everything then. Yeah. Alright, let's create a me. Create from likeness? How? Oh, you choose from a character. Okay, I want to see these characters. Hold on a second. Never mind, always half a step ahead. Kill switch is just a kill. Kevin saying I've got a Nintendo OLED Switch and I've barely touched it despite owning 4 games. Bruh. Alright. Yo, look at these characters, man. Look at dude ready. He's puckering up, man. Alright, alright. Yeah, nah, I think we gonna have to start from scratch on this one, buddy. Although this guy kinda, you know, I can kinda see it. The glasses, and you know, the hair a little bit. I feel like I think there's a bit of similarity here. But it'd probably be better to start from scratch. So create new me. Select a style for your me. Alright, we'll go for this dude. Press Y for more me characters? Wait, could I actually do that? Back. I want to see. If I can create from likeness. Could I? Oh! Oh, it's randomly generated. So I can just do it and randomly generate more. I see you. But nah, no, bro. I need to get used to A being back or select and then B being back. Alright. AI generated me's. Alexander saying time ago, you gonna play rematch? Yes, I got into the beta and was actually fully intending to do a video. But I got caught up with some stuff. I went to something called South by Southwest this like week. South by Southwest London. It's usually in Texas or somewhere in America. But they moved it to London, or they brought it to London, I should say, this year. So I went to that, and that was taking up a fair amount of my time. So I missed the open beta, but I will be getting it when it comes out. It'll definitely be fun to make some videos on that. Okay, so question, what face shape do I have? What's my face shape? Hold on. Let me... Oh yeah, I can put this away now. What's my face shape? Like, I don't think I have like square, really? You guys think I have a square face? Okay, you know what? I can kind of see it now. Wait, take this off. Hold on. Let me look at my stream VOD. Okay, I can kind of see what you guys mean. Like, so you guys are saying like this one? Oh, no. I do not look like this, bro. Okay, maybe like this. I think maybe this one, to be honest. First one of the third row. This one? Come on, mate. You're joking. You are joking, mate. It probably looks better with the beard, but it's too long. My face isn't that long, you know what I mean? Add facial hair in it. Are you serious? Try to circle. Well, this just looks regular, but I don't think I have a circle face in it. So people are saying put a beard on this and it will look like me, but I think if you put a beard on this one, it'll look like me. No? Third one in the last row is you. This one. This wide-chinned, bro. Bro looks like he has a whole rich tea biscuit in the bottom of his mouth, dude. First of the second row. No chin whatsoever. Wait, no, you said first. Oh crap, that's a bit mad. I still hate the fact that you haven't seen. Wait, I still hate the fact you haven't seen the fact I'm rating Bring Her Back a 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5. That's the movie that Kevin just got back from watching. Oh, that's sick, man. Okay, fair play, fair play. Second one on the last row is most accurate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think. Honestly, that's what I think. Let's go for it for now. And, you know, we can always change it later. Oh, you can rotate as well. I didn't even... See, yeah, this is definitely not me. This one, actually, I'm not gonna lie, from a side profile, probably makes more sense. Because I don't have that sharp a chin, if I'm being completely honest. I find this one so funny, dude, bro. He looks like a pin that you drop on a map. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me stop. All right. Color. No. This is like blush, beard. Guys, we're gonna be here for a while. I'm enjoying this. We're gonna be here for a while. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Real quick, guys. Would you prefer I put it in dashboard view like this? Why is it not showing the Elgato? That is so weird. Hold on a second. That is not what it's supposed to be showing. Give me a second. There we go. Would you prefer like this for this, like, you know, thing? Or should I put it back how it was before? I dare you to make me as a me without looking at a picture so you can have a me friend you can beat up. Maybe I could do that later. Game's probably already downloaded it. Probably is. No chance. Sure. Yeah, like this. How it was before back. All right. Most people are saying just go back. You guys want to see the game bigger. All right. That's fair. No worries. Feels more alive like this. Prefer this setup. I got to do a poll, people. I got to do a poll. Bear with me. I wish mods could do polls. That would just be way easier. It will notify him when it's downloaded. Okay, we're good. I'll get a notification then. I'm sacrificing my GCSEs for this. Listen, yeah. Here's a little known secret. In the margin of your GCSE paper, if you actually write Tamago 24/7 or just in the margin, automatic A star. I swear. Okay, which view? Full screen or dashboard? Start poll. All right, I've got a poll, so you can decide which view you which view you prefer. Bro said A star for GCSE. Oh, it's 1 to 9 now. Damn, I am old. Damn, I am old. It's not been, you've never been able to get an A star in your GCSEs since like 2018, innit? Maybe even before then. Damn. I'm from a different time. I'm actually from a different time. That's crazy. All right, it's overwhelmingly saying that people want it in full screen. So I'll listen to the people. We'll keep it in full screen. That's no problem. Okay. Damn, I really am from a different time. You've turned off Twitch Prime notifications? I didn't think I did. Did it not come up? My bad. That must be a mistake then. I don't think I turned off Twitch Prime notifications. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Kevin. I appreciate you. Okay, but yeah, look at this beard. So now we can actually see what it looks like. What is this one? That is not my beard. This one is much closer to my beard. If I real quick see what it's like. See, that's not what my face looks like. This one, okay, now it looks a bit more viable, to be honest. It looks a bit more viable. But still, it seems a bit too long to me. You know? Unc saw Jesus getting crucifixed. Okay. IMC saying it was 2018. Oh, fair. Plantrum, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. My message said Switch 2 is a waste of money. Last one's a bit too long. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we'll come back to this one. What is this? I don't think I have any of these facial features. Yeah, I don't have like a butt chin. Like the Peter Griffin. Is this like eyeshadow? Yeah, I don't think I have any of these facial features. Maybe the like bags under the eyes, but I don't think so. There we go. We got Mario Kart installed, but we're already in this now. We're in it. Sorry, people. We're in it already. Here's what it is. Was Uncle's there when Nintendo made playing cards? You guys are crazy. Alright, so skip. Oh wow, this is like really bright. Are these the only tones they have? Are these the only tones they have? Damn, okay then. This is not dark enough, but this one isn't. Not that it's not dark enough, but it's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? Saturated enough, you know? It's not saturated enough. This one might be the best, but it's also... kept saying racist. I thought they would have like a slider, but it's just 10 tones and that's it. Definitely not. I'm not a light skin, to be honest. Alright, I think this one probably will be the best one. It's not reddish enough, subs. Exactly. Like, this one isn't reddish enough. Exactly. But this one is like too bright. And this is too light. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this. It's not great, but we'll go with it. Okay, what do I do now? I know that's not the limit of it. Okay, so what do I do now? Back? Oh, that's just the face. I get you. That's fair. The beard should be dark on the skin. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to... Yeah, see, look, facial hair. Wait. Is this on top of... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I need to go back. That previous one, why did they even allow me to do this? So I think it's supposed to be like, you know, 5 o'clock shadow. But then I can have an actual beard. Alright, fair. Let's fix the hairstyle first. Oh no, continue editing. Best video game I played? My favorites are God of War, Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, Mass Effect 2, Ratchet & Clank 3, Ghost of Tsushima. There are definitely more fantastic games I've played as well. Stubble counts as face, not facial hair for some reason. Yeah, that is interesting. Alright, let's see my haircut. So I want something that's like, nah. Do they do fades? Does Nintendo know how to fade? That's the question. I don't think Nintendo does fades, but we'll see what they've got for me anyway. I might actually go for this, you know? Like, legit, I might go for this one. Because that's kind of what my hair looks like after it's grown out for a bit. Nah, dude. Oh, wait, what? Why did they do the dent in it? This was almost it. This was almost it, bro. What? Nah, dude. I might have to go for this one, you know? I actually might have to go for this one. Nah. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Nah, yeah, we may have to go for this one, or I could put a hat on myself, to be fair. I wouldn't mind wearing a hat. I wish I could put it, like, backwards, though. That's the thing. You get the cornrows. Not bad. And then we have, like, the longer hair at the back. The beanie. Full-blown afro. But, yeah, I'm thinking... It doesn't look curly, though. Obviously, it's a really, like, flat texture. Fourth row, second to last column. Do you mean fourth from what we can see currently? So this would technically be the 4th row. And you're saying second to last. So you're saying this one. Problem with this one is this like little dent it has. Like my hair doesn't do that, bro. Like it's like that Will.i.am dent, isn't it? So I feel like this one probably works better. Tamago creating a meme makes me realize he's an unk. You serious, bro? Wait, you're saying from the start? Oh, I like this. My hair doesn't look like this, but I actually like this one. No. No. Okay, how about this? This one, potentially. Potentially. Wait, what was that? Oh, you can change the... That is so funny, dude. What the hell? Newbie noob. Don't you worry, I appreciate it. It's all good. No disclaimer necessary. In my opinion, the beanie captures your cool vibe. Yo, I appreciate that. That's where it can go. I appreciate that. Nah, that's not it. I think I might go for this one because it has a bit more texture to it. I think it suits me a bit better. This one, no, not this one. This one looks cool too, but it's a bit too much hair. You know what I mean? Too much hair. So we're gonna go for this one. The brown hair is so jarring. Yeah, let me fix that real quick. There we go. That's better, yeah? That's better. The hair color doesn't match the beard. It's like slightly brighter than the beard is. Wait. That's so interesting. It's not a one-to-one match. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay, yeah? That's okay, yeah? I think that's fair. Okay, back. What else we got? Eyebrows. My eyebrows are fairly thick, but they are curved. Oh, are they curved? I don't know, bro. This. I think these are my eyebrows. I think these are my eyebrows. Verb, is this the darkest you can make in me? It's the darkest I can make it without it like losing all of its like vibrance. It's like the darkest color they have is also desaturated. It's really weird. They just ain't used to the melanin, you know what I mean? Saddest looking me I've ever seen. Don't worry. We're gonna fix that right now. Wait. There we... Perfect. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Alright. Alright, there we go. No. I think this is a decent distance apart. That's fine. Can I not make one eyebrow like... You know, I want to be doing the... You know what I mean? That face. Can I do that? Bro, that ain't you. Listen, there's only so much I can do with this character creator. I'm trying my best, bro. I'm trying my best here. Yeah, he looks kind of angry. I don't think that's necessary. But then he looks sad if I do this. So I gotta just keep it neutral. I think that's about it, right? That's about it, yeah? Glasses, more, you're right. The glasses will help a lot. You're absolutely right about that. Let me put those on now. I think the glasses will add a lot to it. Oh, I keep pressing B for OK instead of A. Okay, so I can go for... These look terrible, dude. I can go for the Why don't they have, like, arms? That's so weird. I can go for the Tamago 24/7 for glasses. Or I can actually just go for, like, the glasses I wear. Alright, it looks a bit better. At first I was like, that angle is not it. No, I have, like, big squares. Me's have no ears. T, you're absolutely right. There's no ears, so it wouldn't make sense for them to... Absolutely right. Yeah, yeah. Are you gonna try out game chat? Nah, I think I'll just... I'll explore future things later on. I like these, you know, like the little half glasses. They don't really do anything to help you. Yeah. No, we'll stick with this. Position. So my glasses aren't that... Oh. Hold on. I thought it was going to be size, but this is position. I think that's a good position. But my glasses are not that big. Because this is too big, but I think this is about right. What are we thinking, people? What are we thinking? Flatten the face a bit. What do you mean, flatten the face? I don't get it. He looks so refined. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. And my glasses are black. They have like silver on the edges. I did not need to take them off to check, but whatever. Alright, back. Now we're gonna look at eyes. So I'll be honest, like this eye style has grown on me, but we'll see what else we have. I'm thinking potentially if I change the position of the eyes a bit. That's too much, dude. That's too much. Nah. Nah. Can we make your me as blind as you, bro? Damn, you already have eyebrows on this one. Double eyebrows. Nah, dude. I don't know. I feel like I prefer the eyes that don't have the whites on them, if I'm being honest. Let me try out... which one was it that I said I thought looked okay? Let me try out this one, but just change the angle of them. And then move them down because they're too high up. Nah, that is not... Nah, dude. I do not look like that, bro. You do got bags under your eyes? Which one had bags? Which one had bags? There was one. Well, I mean, obviously, I don't have eyes like this, but... Nah. Just be wired. Absolutely freaking wired. The sclera makes the me look older. I agree. Oh, this one has eyes. I mean, bags. This one has bags. But I mean, dude, I don't look that tired, do I? I don't think I look that tired. Do you remember meeting Slaypoint? Yeah. I messaged them recently as well. Legends. Yeah, I met them in 2019. I met them for the first time. Hung out with them in California in 2020, right before lockdown. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think I actually like this eye style the most. Like the ones that don't show the whites of the eyes. Like the more cartoonish style. I do prefer that. So I might just stick with this. I mean, that 24/7, but I don't look that tired, but do I feel that tired? Get the Squidward looking ones. Which ones are those? Oh, wait, he has like sort of long eyes with a square pupil. I haven't seen an eye that looks like that. This is just an unamused eye position. Hold on, wait. I can just look crazy unimpressed. I actually might go for this. This is just, I am not impressed, bro. I am not impressed at all. I might go for this, you know? Yeah, I think the bigger ones work better. I'm just trying to make sure they're in the right position relative to the glasses. I'll do that for now. What difference does this make? To the pupils? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, these ones are the Squidwards. Oh, these are Squidwards. Okay. Crazy how I just realized Squidward is an octopus and not even a squid. True. Me making with smooth jazz / lo-fi beats actually goes hard. I'm having fun. I'm having more fun doing this than I expected to. Okay, nose. All right. That might be it, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That might be the nose. This one could work as well, because obviously I got a bit of a wider nose. You know, got that African nose. Oh! Maybe this one. This one. Nah, bro. Oh, it has depth to it as well. Yeah, I feel like this is probably closest to my nose. What are we thinking? I mean, at 24/7. Do you still remember what happened in the Impossible Quiz 2 stream? When you say, do I remember what happened, like the events, or was there something specific that happened? Yo, Ageg, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I changed my Switch profile pic to remake of your channel if you want to check. I'm Ringo, by the way. Oh, wait, Ringo, like, do I have you added? I'll check in a second. Hopefully I remember. But that's cool. Bro said this one at every nose. This one. But nah, I actually think this nose probably fits me best. Make it a little smaller. Oh yeah, I'll adjust the size a little bit. I find it funny how the glasses are just 2D. Yeah, like, look, like I can make them disappear. Wait. Hamza, the bright legs is fine. Trust me, bright legs is fine. I think you've done a pretty good job of your me. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely better than my old Mii's on the Wii, bro. I think that's when Mii's got introduced, right? With the Wii. It makes sense. Me, Wii. Time ago, what type of music do you personally listen to? I actually listen to all sorts of music. I don't know if I've added any new songs since the last time I talked about the music I'm listening to. I added Oh Heart by Tank and the Bangers. It's a song that plays at the end of one of the episodes of BoJack Horseman. Oh, this is... Yo, if you wanted, you could actually make a character that looks like Squidward. Hold on. Oh, no. Select. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, if I made the nose massive... That's Squidward, bro. That's legit Squidward, bro. Obviously, I'm not going to use this nose, but I could, like, you can make Squidward with it. Anyway. Let's get back to business. But yeah, it played at the end of an episode of BoJack Horseman. And the reason I was looking it up is because I was potentially going to use it for a clip in the new video. But it ended up not fitting, so I didn't use it. I think my nose should be a bit bigger. Like, obviously it doesn't... Well, no, my beard does... My like, mustache does touch my nose. Like, I can feel it on my nose. So, maybe it should be this high up. Or, like, low down, I should say. I don't know. What? I'm thinking the bigger nose, probably. Bro, what do I look like? Hold on. What do I look like? Wait. Yeah, I think that size is fine. I think that... Hold on. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, sure. Bro, been spending way too long in this me. Dude, I'm having a good time, bro. I'm having a good time. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. We'll keep it... Well... Alright. Decisions. Okay, the mouth. So this mouth is obviously very much like, you know, just straight face. I think I'd prefer a bit of a smirk. You know what I mean? Oh, let's put the lips on me real quick. Let's go, bro. Bro's been editing himself for 10 years, still doesn't know his own face. Bro think he the Leonardo of me making. Oh yeah, I was talking about other music I have. Oh yeah, nothing new since the last time I talked about it. I've got Bad Bunny, Frank Ocean, Billie Eilish, Charlie XCX, FKA Twigs, Rosalia. Oh, Rosalia's really good. Cardi B, Jordy Greep, Kendrick Lamar, SZA. I got one Sabrina Carpenter song in it called Lie to Girls. I don't even know what that song is. Hold on. What the hell is that? What is Lie to Girls? Give me a second. What is that song? Bro, I added it, so I must have heard it at some point. I don't know what that song is, bro. Alright. The bigger one looks more like you, like the bigger nose. See, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know. I was like, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. I'm just thinking about how it connects to the beard. I'm thinking about how it connects to the beard. I might change it later. Do they have a smirk? That's what I want. I want just smiling on one side. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The smirk. That's it, man. That's it for me. Let me just quickly see what these ones with the teeth look like. Nah, dude. Look, it's not even connected to the face, mate. Look at that. Okay. I like this too. I like this one too. Pucker up, bro. I like this one too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can make the Roblox face. That's what I'm saying. Like, this dude looks like he's up to no good. You know what I mean? I think I actually prefer this one though. I'll be honest. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Alright. I gotta make a decision. I'm taking forever. Let me move the face down, or the lips. No, that's too low. I think it does need to be somewhat high up. So even though it interacts with the beard in a weird way, I gotta keep it like that. And honestly, I think the size is fine. Oh, I can change the... I'm totally happy with this size. Totally happy. Color? Okay, well, it's black, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm totally happy with this. Still live? Yeah, bro, I'm still live. We still out here. Facial hair, I already did that. Back. Mole. Yeah, bro. I don't have a mole, but it is what it is. Style. Okay, so that's just the dress. Like what you're wearing. Okay. Body. Alright. I mean... oh, I'm joking. Alright. Nah. Yeah, I think that's about it. This... Honestly, this is kind of cute. I'll be honest. But I'll make it more like, because the smaller it is, the cuter it actually is. I'm actually tempted to just do this. Like I think this is a much cuter character. If I'm being honest. What height are you IRL? I'm 5'11". Okay, I think this looks good. I think this looks proportional, which is what I'm trying to think, like proportions here. So we'll keep it like that. Chibi Tamago era, for real. He's 5'6" and 3/4 in real life. I met him at a con. That's the Animal Crossing physique, that really tiny one. Yeah. Kevin saying, no, you're not. You're 6 foot. Oh, because you're saying... I said this in the last stream. I'm 5'11" and a half or whatever. If I wear shoes, I'm 6 foot, but I don't count wearing shoes. So yeah. Favorite color? Yellow. Let's go. All right. Boom. Although, red does look nice on this character, I'll be honest. Like, red does look nice on the character, but my favorite color is yellow. But I might actually just stick with red, because I think it suits the character better. Alright, enter a nickname. Bro, how many names do I have to... Alright, should I call this one Tamario? Tamario. Should I put the numbers or no numbers? Oh, you can't even put... Damn, okay. We're just going to call it Tamario then. Hold on. Is this the plus button? Okay. Tamario. Alright, we good? Let's go. Let's go. Now create me in 1 or 2 minutes. Kevin, it would take me... I ain't doing that in 1 or 2 minutes. I'm doing that in like 30 at least. Alright, next time, bro. Next time. I like this. I actually like this character. I think we did a good job. Capital T. No gaps. No caps, bro. You should know this. NGNC, bro. Alright. Sick. I like that. I actually really like this character. Nice. Okay, people are asking about like friend stuff. How do I add friends again? Is it here? Friend list. Ringo. You're saying you tried to make your character look like my avatar? Surely it's not this one. Like, because I remember Ringo mentioning that. Surely it's not this one. You must be talking about something else. I've got 12 friend requests. Alright, let me just add all of these people real quick. Oh, is that Pippin Bam Bam? Let's go. Let's go, bro. Alright, who else? Wimpy Kid. Wimpy... That's not my cousin, is it? Nah. Nah, what? That's one of you guys. That's not my cousin, bro. No way, no way. Just because I know my cousin, like, uses that name as well. Defroste, okay. Oh, Brian, like, you're Ringo, right? It didn't update yet? It might just take a while then. I'll just add these 12 people that are here now, and then I'm gonna, like, I'll do the rest in the future. Let's try and play a Mario Kart game. Damn, this stream's been going for 3 hours and 26 minutes. This stream was supposed to be like an hour long. See, this is what happens when I stream, bro. I just go on forever, man. Hamza, you think my me looks really good? Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. Who is Pippin Bam Bam? Pippin Bam Bam's a legend. That's all you need to know. I feel like this is more than 12 people. Are more friend requests coming through? Oh, okay, that's it. That's it. Cool, cool. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, people, you ready for this? Let's get into some Mario Kart. There we go. All right, I'll pause the music. We finally gonna get time to go playing a game. Hold on, let me see this one. I'm 6'3", and whenever anyone, especially women, ask how tall I am, I tell them I'm 6 foot on the dot, so when they speak to others, they say they're 6 foot. They're suspicious and conflicted. Damn, bro, you're a menace. You're a menace for real. Where's the color? Where did the color go in this game? What happened? Why does it look like this? Give me a second. Something's not right. How do I go to the... What just happened? Oh, what did I do? Hold on. Why is the color suddenly like this? Looks fine to me. You're not seeing this? It's showing up on screen. The color is probably HDR. Alright, hold on. Let me doing the kill switch because I'm going into settings again. I was thinking it might have been HDR. I didn't even know the switch. Maybe I don't rate Nintendo enough. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think they were doing HDR. I didn't know they had it in them. I've turned it off now. I've turned it off. But it still looks weird, so I might have to restart the console. Oh wait, what? No, that didn't do anything. That is really strange. When is HDR just gonna work? So I've turned it off. Oh, I do have to turn off the friend request notifications. You can still send them, but I don't want to be, you know, getting notifications all the time. So let me just turn that off. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna restart it, and hopefully that fixes it, because this is super duper weird. Okay, close software, close, and then sleep mode. Can you like fully turn off the switch? It's saying like sleep mode, but I don't want it to sleep. I want this thing out, like turn off. I'll see what it does now. Okay, then we turn it on. Is that gonna work? And does the home button? Yeah. That still looks weird. What did it do, bro? What did it freaking do? Oh, I need to hold the power button. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Let me do that real quick. Alright. I'm holding the power button. There we go. Power options. Power. Oh, I could restart it. That'd be better. Okay, hopefully that fixes the color. Okay, I'm just waiting for this to load up. Is it a monitor problem? No, it's not a monitor problem because it's showing up on the stream as well. Which is on a completely different monitor. See, it looks normal now. You guys can see it, right? I know that a lot of people can see it. I just know that some people didn't notice. But yeah, this is like way better. This is way better. It's not even comparable. Alright, so hopefully when I load up Mario Kart, now that I've turned off HDR, it shouldn't do that. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Oh crap, it did it again. I swear it's back to looking weird again. What is going on? So when I load up Mario Kart, it specifically happens. It's probably your capture device not fully supporting HDR. Yeah, I turned it off though. I turned HDR off. Wait. This is super weird. Yeah, HDR output, that is off. Okay, I'm going to... Give me a sec. I'm doing more settings. Oh, okay, I fixed it. There are two settings for HDR output. There's console screen HDR output, and then there's the game HDR output. Alright, it's fixed now. Alright, we're good, people. We're good. There we go. What's the... Is it A? Yeah. See? Way better! Way better! Mort, if you actually could not see the difference, you need a new monitor, bro. That's peak. Alright. Oh, Teeve, that's for the tablet screen. Oh, okay. Fair. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I was wondering if I was like controlling it already. That would have been a sick intro, but no. Alright. Nice. Alright, we'll play a couple races. Why not? Do you have Switch Online? I do not have Switch Online, but I will get it so that I can record footage for a video. But for now, we'll just do an offline race. Would you ever play FPSs on stream, like running COD customs with chat? I have... Potentially, it all depends on how it fits into what I'm doing, like time-wise. But potentially. I don't play a lot of Call of Duty. The FPS I play most is Apex Legends. That's just what I like to play in it, so, yeah. Alright, all these settings. Dude, I haven't had a Nintendo console in over a decade. That's crazy. Alright, who we got? Can I play as my Mii? Oh, and we have unlockable characters as well. Okay, wait. Let me test my knowledge again real quick. So, Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach. Oh, the name comes up. Pauline. Alright, you know what? If the name's gonna come up, there's no point in me doing this. Let me just go classic for now. We'll play as Mario. Why not? I radiate baby energy, bruh. The rally cart. This looks cool. I like how this one looks. Can I see, like, the stats? I was looking at a guide that said that you should prioritize acceleration over speed. So I am kind of curious about that. Well, this one definitely does acceleration over speed. So maybe I'll go for the standard bike. And yeah, why not just go for the first one? Let's see what it is. No custom cars as matters. You better not play as a cow. You seem like a Yoshi type person. There's no Mii's in Mario Kart World, really? Oh, okay. Remember to turn off smart steering. Oh yeah, I would hope that's off. Let me start off at 150cc. You already know what we're doing. Like, is it off by default, or do I have to turn that off manually? Okay, let's get into this. Smart steering is automatically on. Okay. I will look into the settings when I can then. We'll see how it goes. Alright. So one thing I have seen is that you don't play all 3 laps on the actual map. 2 of the maps get taken up by going to the map, is my understanding. Okay, so smart steering off, auto accelerate off, auto use item off, tilt controls off, vertical camera normal, horizontal camera normal, minimap on, dash food transforms, doesn't transform. I don't know what that is, but okay. Resume. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna get a win in my first ever Mario Kart race? See, this is why sometimes I wish we were on Twitch, because we'd have predictions. We don't have that here, but hey, you know what you can do? Let me make a quick poll for you guys. Am I gonna get a win? So not in the whole Grand Prix, just specifically in this race. Am I gonna get a win? Let me quickly create a poll. Start a poll. Am I winning my first race? Start poll. Let's see how much faith you guys have in me. Do you play races often? I can't remember what the last racing game I played was. Hopefully that doesn't influence your decision on what you vote for. Damn, okay, it's about 50-50 so far. Slightly more people leaning towards saying no. Alright. Alright, I see how it is, people. I see how it is. Let's see how I do, innit? Cool. What are the controls? Wait. A to accelerate, this to steer, R to drift, L to... Alright, cool, I got it. Hold on. Okay, we're good, let's do it. Alright, we got the boost. We're already good. Already off to a good start. Alright. Got these. Get out of my face. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. I know that getting coins is important to build up your... Is it like your overall speed that coins builds up? The game looks pretty nice as well, I must say. Alright, I'm trying to... Oh, wow. I'm missing the coins. Okay. I just wanted to get a new item. Okay, I can use this to... Hopefully, there we go. Oh, wait. I just went into... No! Literally right as I go in first place. That is some bullcrap. Whoa, you can... Excuse me, mate. I didn't know you could steal someone's boost. Oh, that's crazy. Have you always been able to do that, or is that new? Come on. I don't know what that symbol behind me was. That looked weird. Oh, I missed flipping hell. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, guys, relax. Relax. Oh, I'm missing all of these. Come on. Get the coins. There we go. Alright. So we're on to the final lap soon. Oh, did they take a shortcut? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no, 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 not onto the dirt. Oh, okay, okay. Let's just give whoever's in first place a bad day. Oh, careful. Are you serious, bro? Okay, this is a boomerang. I can throw this and it comes back to me. So get out of my face. Alright. Oh, what? It disappeared. I should have used it as a shortcut. I should have used it as a shortcut. Damn it. No. Come on, second. Second at least. Third. Alright. I didn't get a win with the first one, but hey, top 3. I'm still in the running to be able to win the Grand Prix, so. Alright, people. It was decided I did not win. I could have actually done better if I used that boost to cut ahead, but I didn't think of it. So fair. Alright, next race. Grind. Wait, you can grind rails and wall jump in this game. It's really techy. Okay. Okay, I can. How do I do that? Okay. So yeah, like in this game, so now part of the game is going to the next part of the map, which I think is really interesting. Like, wouldn't you want to have most of the race take place on the actual map? You know what I mean? But hey, I guess they're trying to do something different, you know? It's like it's almost like an open world racing game. And these like Goombas. Whoa, that was unnecessary. These Goombas on the track, that's quite fun. Alright, let me get the double. Never mind. Let me get this double. I don't know what the feather does. From what I can vaguely remember, it makes you like jump. Oh crap. I jumped over the box. I completely missed an item for no reason. Oh, I hate that. Okay, well. Let me get these. You can practice if you go into free roam mode. Like, practice just in general. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I know that, what's it called? Like, on Mario Kart Wii, they had the time trial mode where you could go against a ghost racer and stuff like that. Oh, what? The cars actually break the boxes. That's so weird. Are you going to play with viewers later? Not this stream. I'm literally doing this race, and then I'm probably going to call it. Oh, I just tried to shake my controller to do a trick. How do I do a trick on like controller? I'm used to like the Wii controls. I don't know if you guys saw that. I literally tried to shake my controller. There we go. D-pad. Oh, okay. You press the D-pad. Oh, bro, I'm so used to the PS4 controller or PS5 controller. PlayStation. I reached for the wrong place to press the D-pad. That's crazy. What? What? Bro, I just pressed the D-pad and it did that to me. Why did it do that? What was that? Bro. No, I'm not pressing the D-pad again, dude. I don't know what that just did. That just like took me back into 4th place. That's some bullcrap, dude. Oh yeah, you get him, yeah? Get that guy. Whoa, okay. I don't know if that helps, but... And I'm in 3rd place again. Bro! Who? IMC, you said D-pad. What happened? R or ZR? Flipping out. Did I just get trolled? IMC, did you just troll me, bro? Flipping out. That was rewind. Why would I want to do that? Right trigger, but shaking works too. It didn't work when I did it last time. D-pad was Wii U, I swear. Okay, so I do need to come first in both of these next races. I'd hope that, I think, is it Donkey Kong in first? Hope that he doesn't come second in both. Otherwise, we're just going to be tied. So we'll see how it goes. Armin, I think, or Aman, I think my favorite Impossible Quiz is just the classic first one, to be honest. But I think the most ambitious one is the Impossible Quiz Book Chapter 2, for sure. Alright, come on. Bro got Alt F forward. Alright, here we go, here we go. I'm not even looking at what these maps actually are. Oh, I just grinded. I don't know if that did anything for me. I feel like I missed a potential shortcut opportunity there. Okay, recovery isn't too bad. Not too bad. Where are the coins? There's like none here. Alright, there we go. What is this? Oh, that did nothing. Out my way. Bye. Bye. Oh, I'm missing all the coins, dude. Alright, I do need to work on building up my boost. There we go. Slowed you down a little bit. Out my way. There we go. Alright. Wait, is that not the track? I felt like I slowed down when I went there. Where? Oh, it's like a grind rail type thing. Okay. Okay, I'm in first, so not flipping hell. Alright, grinding. We'll see what this does for me. And then come off. Okay, that gave me a bit of a boost. That was good. That was good. That gave me a boost. Okay, now we're in the actual map, which I don't know what this map is in particular. Okay, so it is RB, or whatever it's called. Just the right trigger to do a trick. Oh yeah, this gives me more speed. I should use that. Yeah. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. So you can press the right trigger in order to... Should have gone for the double one. Because it would have been a nice protection as well. Oof. Yeah, that's not great. Get some coins back. No, I wanted to get the double. Okay, I can get this one. I don't know if this is better for me to just be like grinding all the way to the finish. But it seems to be okay. Whoa! No! Donkey Kong! What? What? Dude, are you kidding me? Literally at the last second. What? Dude, I'm not gonna come first then. Because now he's got 3, like, first place finishes, or almost 3. Man came out of nowhere. What was I even supposed to do? Legit just took my place. Ah. Alright, I think the best I can hope for is second now. Damn it. Alright. You can trick on the rails or hold a direction and trick to get off. Maybe I should have done that. I should have done that. Rewind is a feature that can be used to lab shortcuts and tricks, but using it will not cause the other racers to go back in time. Okay, so you can like practice and experiment with it, right? Club Penguin or Neopets? I would have to say, it's a bit tough, honestly. That's actually tough, I'm not sure. Maybe Club Penguin. Press R to drift and use the control stick to change the direction. If you've ever seen Scott the Wars Mario Party episodes, you know how much of a menace Donkey Kong is. Pro gamer here. I'm not saying I'm not having fun. I am. Okay. This is fun. I like this. I like this. I feel like playing this online would be an absolute fun time. But yeah, no, Donkey Kong getting me right at the end there. I'm honestly insulted. Here we go. Don't go on the grass. Don't go on the grass. There we go. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Yeah, All right, give me whatever item you have. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Dudes. I was pressing the right bumper instead of the accelerate button. Okay, guys, I gotta lock in. Bear with me. I gotta lock in. th place. Wait, how many players are there? How many players are there in this? Like, is it like... I've heard they do 24 players now, right? Bro, this power-up is honestly just a cheat, man. Are you kidding me? Damn you, dude. Let's get my speed back up immediately. 24? Okay, 24 races. Come on. What can I even do when we're just going in a straight line? I don't think there's a way for me to go faster. Holy crap, it says 3 out of 8 laps. Bro. Yo, this Donkey Kong guy, yeah, he's actually a bit too good for a GPU. Or CPU, I should say. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here. Oh, okay, that's not what I meant to do. I forgot that you have to, I think, hold the directional button behind you in order to actually, what's it called? Leave it behind you. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Alright. Bye-bye, Donkey Kong. We'll see you later, yeah, buddy? Even if I'm not going to win the whole race, I might at least get one freaking win out of this. As long as I make sure he doesn't catch up to me again. I didn't get that jump, which is not best, but that's okay. Can I get on that? No! Oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. I gotta watch my back. Penultimate lap. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Who is this, bro? Who's this new person that's just come out of nowhere? Don't take my item boxes. You missed it. I thought they were gonna take it. Wait, is that Donkey Kong? How did he get in front? From where? How did he do that? Nah, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah! Let's go. At the last second, he just got taken out. Okay. Alright, I got at least one first place finish. Ah, tied second. Yeah, tied second. Okay. Okay. Damn. So I think that's gonna be it then, yeah? Biggest clutch I've ever seen. That's why DK got some teleportation. He just comes out of nowhere, isn't it? Alright, unfortunately not first place in my first, you know, I don't know, circuit or whatever they call it, Grand Prix. But, hey, not bad, nonetheless. Sweet, sweet. And then Donkey Kong in first place. Alright, dudes. Don't you worry, man. Next time, yeah? Next time. Innit? Did you set the CPU as hard? I put it on 150cc, which is like the fastest like speed type race. I think that affects the difficulty. I'm actually not 100% sure, if I'm honest. But yeah, alright, that was fun. New character Donkey Kong. Okay, cool, cool. 1UP Fuel is the sponsor. I love that. Trash, you lost the computers. Alright, this is fun. This is fun. Definitely gonna be doing some online multiplayer. I'll definitely get a video going on this game for sure, for sure. But obviously more videos in the pipeline, so we'll see when I get around to it. And yeah, it'll be cool to do some more streams on it as well. But yeah, just to like clear up, yeah, when it comes to like doing the streams, my main thing is I'll do them in the margins, you know, in the moments of time where I have like a bit of extra time. For example, I just posted a video today. I was like, you know what, I can stream right now. But I do spend most of my time doing videos. It's one of those things, there's only so much time. You know what I mean? There's only so much time, but hey, it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, can I mute this game? Why's the audio still going on? Quiet, please. Excuse me. Shush. How do I... Wait, let me... If I exit to home on this... There we go. And bring my music back, please. Alright, there. That's what I like. That's what I like. Bro sniped his win back. When you realize your goat is washed. Because I came in second. Don't worry, next time, dude. Next time. Nicosis, I'm really glad you enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much. Dude, this stream went on for almost 4 hours. Way longer than I expected. It's 10:50 p.m. right now. But I had a fun time. I hope you guys had a fun time as well. So yeah, next video I'm gonna do is the 3rd episode of Schedule 1. It originally wasn't going to be, but after seeing how many people have asked for it, I'll do it. 3rd episode of Schedule 1, we'll do it. Brian asking about the profile pic thing. I mean, I'll take another look. I'll see if it's actually changed. Your thing was, what was your name on it? Ringo? Okay, guys, take a look at this. This is time ago, bro. Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, nice, nice. You know what? Good job on that one. I like that. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. But yeah, I like how this is 90% me making 10% Mario Kart. Oh, Eureka, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Watch him not touch the Switch for the rest of the year. We're making at least one video. And when, okay, well, Rhythm Heaven isn't coming out this year, but I'll make a video on that too. Basically, when games come out, they'll get a video. They'll get a video, okay? Cinema Shenanigans or the Bargain Hunt? I think I have to go for the Bargain Hunt, honestly. I think I do. People, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to give you that headset here, and then we'll call it a wrap for today, okay? I'll be back again soon. Don't you worry. I'm pretty much going to start working on the next video from tomorrow, so should be out fairly soon. I might make it a thing where when I put out a video, I do a stream, so we'll see how that is. What's the hair looking like? Let me like be up straight so you can actually see it properly. It feels pretty matted. Keep in mind I did get a haircut recently. I'm thinking 6 or 7 on that. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? 9.4. 7, solid 7, 7. Pippin Bam Bam with the 5, RJ with the 5 to a 6. Okay, okay. So we're saying it's decent. It's decent to good is what we're saying. Fair play. Fair play. Kaki is saying I'm gonna try and cop a Switch 2. All the best. Honestly, it was way easier for me to get a Switch 2 than it was for me to get my PS5 back in the day. So yeah. You meant to put 8.4. I see, I see. When did headset hair become a thing? Exclamation point headset hair in the chat. Hopefully it's connected to the short I did. Otherwise, just type in Tamago 24/7 headset hair. It will come up. People, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to everyone that sent through a super chat. And thanks for spending your evening, afternoon, morning, or night with me. I will catch you in the next stream, alright? Peace out, everybody. Check out the new video if you haven't already. And bye-bye.
I forgot. TF. ... I'm out this bitch.